Welcome to episode 1 of the Gilded Troll plays Trolls for Hire, the Gilded Trolls' brand new West Marches campaign featuring 15 players and the Gilded Troll Tavern in Waterdeep, which has expanded to include pretty much the entirety of Trollskull Alley. I think something like 80% of the buildings are now owned by the Gilded Troll, and the other 20% are local businesses that work very closely with the Gilded Troll. And real quick, we got cheers for everyone from Steph.
Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Steph.
Disembodied
Steph.
So we the other 20% definitely matter, Jesse. They definitely matter. They work closely with the Gilded Troll, providing essential services like Coralon's Crown, which is an apothecary, provides potions for the Gilded Troll's many adventurers. Rishal, the page turner of Bookworm's Treasure, provides all of the wizards who work with the Gilded Troll with access to a wide breadth of spells that, for a fee, they can copy into their spell books, so on and so forth. The businesses in Trollskull Alley are very important to the success of the Gilded Troll. Roland just hasn't been able to buy them out yet. I feel like I should explain what Trolls for Hire is. So, Trolls for Hire in the universe is a program whereby the Gilded Troll and its owners, Roland Draldek, Zolgrim Nod, Denton, and Girder Forgefennel. Hey, we got 1,000 bits from that one guy. We got cheer for the players and a take 20 from me. Yeah. All ready with the take 20s. Yes. Give them to me.
No. You don't have to. It's not required.
Trolls for Hire is a program whereby the owners of the Gilded Troll get adventuring done in situations where it is beneath the notice of level 20 effectively gods. So anytime there's an issue that is not something the City Watch would care about, but it still needs muscle, or at least the threat of muscle, they send adventurers at it. So something like their meat shipment not coming from the field ward. Hey, we got 500 bits from Jables. Cheer for each player. Thanks, Jables.
Thanks, Jables.
Thanks, man.
So if their meat shipments didn't show up from the field ward, City Watch doesn't patrol the field ward because it's, let's be real, it's a slum. It's just lawless up there. So Roland sends adventurers to figure out where the fuck their food is. If there's an ooze backing up their drain pipes, that's not really illegal, but it is kind of a health violation. So they need someone to quietly fix that kind of thing. These are the kinds of things that Trolls for Hire is meant to solve. And today, I should have had Discord open because I need today's prompt, and I don't have that anywhere except Discord because I'm smart.
Big smart.
Job board. The title of today's mission is Sewer Sleuthing. And hey, we got $15 from Jables. What does that say? Oh, hi, Ian. It just says, oh, hi, Ian. Is that an auto crit for me?
Jables, no.
Why? I thought you liked me.
I'm gonna cry.
It's fine.
He says, yeah.
I'm gonna cry in level 1. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So the description. Oh god, we
There
got
it
gift
is.
subs. There's the hype train. Thank you for the gift subs, Iceman19468, and welcome to the Gilded Troll. I am the Pain, U+8, Hackerman 1970, this guy named Dave, and Pofax. Welcome everyone to the
It's a level
gifted
3 trade
sub.
pain already.
It is already a level 3
Jeez.
hype train. Jeez. Yeah, null crew. So the posting essentially that most of you responded to. Evidence did not respond to this, but we'll be getting hooked into it anyway.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But most of you actually responded to this post, which was, kobolds are stealing our food. Liff says he saw one of them come out of the drain in the basement. You'll have a hard time fitting down that drain, though, so I recommend heading down the sewer grate down the alley. We're not concerned with what you do with them. Just make sure they stop eating our food. We got 100 bits from that one guy. Also, just a cheer for Ian. Don't want anyone feeling left out. Yeah, there's definitely not 2 entire columns of players who have 0 takes, 1 crits. And we got more gift subs from the A-Lot. Thanks, A-Lot. Welcome to the Gilded Troll, J Boogs 20, Jason Furman, Happy Blow, Stepping Razor, and Biomonkey01. Welcome everyone to the gifted sub. Okay, so
Oh wait, no.
What?
No. Last Lunar Flower gave out 1 cheer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1 cheer for everybody.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Pick
Okay.
1 person.
You gotta pick 1. Or give out 4 more. Oh, there we go. Number 2.
Okay.
They're coming through.
We'll be quiet now.
So at this time, I would like to introduce the humans at the table that are here. Hi, I'm Ian. I'm the Dungeon Master. I will be playing literally everyone except these 5 characters whose names you can see on screen right now. And then these other beautiful humans are going to be playing those 5 characters. So Jordan, who the hell are you?
I am Brammond. It's a beast hide shifter barbarian. He's a blacksmith at the House of Inspired Hands.
Okay.
With anger issues.
Okay. How long have you been in Waterdeep?
25 years.
Okay. Out of your how long lifespan?
43 years.
So where'd you come from? What did you do before you were 18?
You know, I actually hadn't thought of that.
Okay, that's fine.
The majority, the 25 years was the majority of my life that I was thinking.
That makes sense. Sure. We can obviously fill that in the future. No big deal.
Yeah.
So why are you interested in Trolls for Hire?
I need a way.
Just imagine Roland sitting on the other side of a table interviewing you.
I need to not be so angry when I'm, forging. So I needed a place to direct my anger towards.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll help with the blacksmithing.
Okay. Alrighty. Moses, who the hell are you?
I'm Moses, but I'm playing Eladan Suver, who is an apprentice at the House of Inspired Hands, an apprentice to Brammond.
Okay. And how old are you, and how long have you been in Waterdeep?
I'm 20 years old. I've been in Waterdeep for a little under 2 years. And I like Trolls for Hire because I'm following in the footsteps of the one and only Gilded.
Okay. So you are, in fact, a Forge player, correct?
I am indeed.
Okay. You are very much following the footsteps of Gilded, working at the House of Inspired Hands, living an incredibly elongated lifespan, because you're an elf, if I recall correctly?
Half-elf.
Half-elf, okay.
So I gotta accomplish twice as much in
half the time. Yeah, because Gilded at this moment is 370 years old. So, yeah, you're not going to live that long.
Nope, I gotta work fast.
Yeah. Evidence.
Hi! The end. No, hi. I'm Aaron. And I'm playing Evidence, a Warforged Warlock.
Okay.
I don't know who my patron is.
Okay, but what is your patron? What is your subclass?
Okay. I'm a Great Old One Warlock.
Okay, you did go with Gulak.
I went with Gulak. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We were chatting about this
last night, and yeah.
So yeah, I went Gulak.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know anything.
Why is it that you don't know anything?
I know some things.
Okay.
But not a lot.
Okay. So you have, correct me if I'm wrong, you are involved with Trolls for Hire by way of Paddywhack, one of your friends, someone you recognize from your past, who has their own reasons to get involved with Trolls for Hire.
So Patty basically, I've been working in and around Waterdeep as sort of just a general set of hands laborer type dude.
Okay.
For give or take 6 months.
Okay.
5 or 6 months, and
stepping on the headphones.
Met my buddy Patty not too long ago, and he basically said, "Oh, there's a place that I've been looking for work. You should come along. I think they could use you." So I went, "Sure thing, bud," and then came.
Okay. So when you arrive at Trollskull Alley, fully expecting to just be a bouncer kind of security force.
Sorry, that was the both of us had shown up expecting to be like just a bouncer.
Okay. So when the two of you arrive, Patty is indeed put to work very quickly as a bouncer. You are not. You're told at the gate, essentially. By the way, there's gates. You're told there's not really gates. It's just at the entrance of the alley. You're told to go see the big man, and they point you to the original Gilded Trollskull Manor. And it's not super clear who they're talking about, but it's probably Roland. Let's be real.
I take things very literally, so I would just find the biggest person.
That's probably Roland.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a very
but,
large man.
I'm yeah, but like literally just whoever is tallest physically, I'm just like, I was told to see you.
Okay. All right. Amber.
Hi, I am playing Sin. I'm a half-elf wizard, and I like long walks in the cemetery and brooding alone.
I forgot that part.
I didn't know that part.
We talked about the cemetery part.
No, I know you talked about the cemetery. I just didn't know you were gonna open it like it was a fucking dating profile.
Is that not how you talk to people?
You like cold hugs?
So how long have you been in Waterdeep?
About a year maybe.
Okay. And we got 1,000 bits from Evil Andy. We got to take 20 for Jordan and Amber.
Thanks.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh God. Okay. And how old are you, and or what was your life before Waterdeep?
I'm 25-ish.
Okay.
So I'm still pretty young. So I'm a half elf. And before that, it was pretty shitty. My mom didn't like me because I was creepy. So she gave me to my dad, who I didn't really fit in because dark and birdy. So I came to Waterdeep and hung out in the cemetery because dead people don't judge you.
Yeah. And believe it or not, it's actually fairly easy to sustain yourself in the City of the Dead, because it is not only just a cemetery, but also a nature reserve in Waterdeep. So there's lots of trees and fruits and animals that you could kill and eat. I don't know. It is, however, illegal to be there after dark. They lock the City of the Dead and then patrol it and kick everyone out. So you probably need to hide at night, but there's plenty of mausolea to hide in.
Yeah.
If you're about that.
I made best
Is that
friends
the
with them.
plural?
Mausolea?
Yeah.
Is it?
I have no idea. I'm curious now.
It is
I
now.
always just said mausoleums.
Plural noun, mausolea.
Oh.
Neat. It just ended with EUM, so I was like, yeah, that's like an EA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn UM into A. Fuck it, it's plural. It's Latin or whatever. Okay. And why are you interested in Trolls for Hire, Sin?
My friend decided that I probably could use company, and it's not good to be all alone. AKA Tim's character, whose name I don't remember off the top of my head.
That'd be Lady Luna.
Yes, Lady Luna. And she drug me here.
Okay. But she's not here. She's not a very supportive friend. She tells you what to do, but then doesn't help you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm here.
All right. Okay. Luke, who the hell are you?
I am Zielthos. I am a high elf / dragonborn a sorcerer from Evermead.
Okay. The Evermead Isles.
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been in Waterdeep?
I'd say about a week or so. I probably just got in. Off the boat, so just discovering the area, trying to settle in and everything. And when I heard, I was interested in the Gilded Troll in general because the what was the dragon's name?
Reesh.
Aranax.
Oh, Aranax. Okay.
Yeah. I heard that they had dealings with Arnex, a powerful dragon in the city, which dragons aren't usually in Waterdeep. So I came to investigate and see how they managed to deal with that situation.
And by deal with that situation, you mean talk a gold dragon out of his hoard?
Yes, as my people worship dragons, and they have many dealings with dragons and know how stubborn they can be. So to see other people who don't have as much experience with dragons deal with them, I would be interested to get to know these people.
Okay. So you look like an elf, but mechanically you're using the Dragonborn statistics?
Facial and chest area is elf. Everything else is dragon. And yes, I'm using dragons.
Okay. So we do, just as a reminder, we do have a house rule that the Dragonborn breath weapon is a bonus action to activate instead of an action.
Oh.
Because otherwise the Dragonborn race is just hot garbage.
Ian, you got a lethal sandwich.
Oh, I got a lethal sandwich? Let's roll a dice. What am I,
No, I
it's
already
already
rolled
done.
it.
I already
That's
rolled
what
it.
it's see you.
Evidence rolled it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's very wet and smells like the sewer.
That's...
It
Thanks.
carries featherlong
There you
and
go.
poisons the eater, aka you got it.
Thanks.
Let me go to the sewers.
Okay. So the five of you find yourselves in Trollskull Alley, where there is a surprising amount of security at the three entrances: the north entrance, the northeast entrance, and the south entrance. And at this time, I'm actually going to direct the stream's attention to the map of Trollskull Alley. Don't be too impressed. This is right out of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I did not make this map. I just edited it a little bit to, be a little bit more accurate to this time period. But players, while you're on this map, over on the left side, if you've got, you should have an icon that looks like a banner of sorts, the journal notes. Make sure that the hour, click on that tool, and then the magnifying glass, if that's not lit up, click on it until it lights up. And then you should be able to see some journal entries on the map that you can then click on.
Yay,
Start
Foundry.
those instructions from the top.
Say it again.
Start those instructions from the top.
So on the left
Banner?
side, the
Left,
banner
yes.
tool. Yeah. As soon as you click on that banner tool, in theory, a bunch of things will appear on the map that you can click on. Journal notes. You can double click on them and open them. If not, then just click on... What's that, Luke?
If you hit Alt, it'll show all of them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Got
I
it.
didn't know that one. That's cool. So yeah, that's a thing. So you just alt and you get all the notes. So yeah, it's just a bunch of businesses throughout Trollskull Alley that I have in place. But yeah, so there are three entrances: the north entrance, the northeast entrance, and the south entrance. And there is a surprising amount of security here for a normal day, because it's not a normal day here. There's an entire street fair going on in this alleyway, and you are all waved in past the security because you're on the list, and you're directed to the old tavern where the kitchen has been torn down, the pantry has been turned into more bar, and the adjacent building, which is this one, now serves as the kitchen for essentially the entirety of Trollskull Alley. When you get inside, again, don't be too impressed because this is a map out of Waterdeep Dragon Heist that I've edited. I made the aforementioned changes. I tore down the kitchen, I expanded the bar, and I removed the pantry. So this first floor is essentially just a very large tap room. And Roland can be found running around frantically with a clipboard in his hand and trying to direct people. And once he catches sight of the five of you, he stops and... I don't have time. I don't have... Okay, let's make... I'm really sorry about this. Just birthday party, don't have time, but I need you to talk to Liff. Liff's the one who saw the kobolds. He's down in the basement. He is invisible, so I will warn you about that. It's fine. There's a blackboard down there. He'll write on it. It's fine. I'm sorry. I gotta run. And then he runs out the door.
Okay.
Is there anyone like would there be anyone in the way of us going down the stairs, or is it just?
I mean, there's a lot of staff like running around behind the bar, and the stairs to the basement, as you can see, are under this trapdoor.
Behind the bar.
Behind the bar, yeah.
I'll start making my way to the
Yeah,
bar.
that'll just
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
I'm just gonna push my way through.
I push my way through.
Okay, all right.
Just
Excuse me,
following
sorry.
people pushing.
Excuse me, sorry.
So, you make
How tall is the ceiling, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Not entirely certain. Probably 10, 15 feet. Probably 10 feet. Let's be real. 15 feet would be ridiculous. Let's
yeah,
go
I
with
was
10
gonna
feet.
say that's a lot.
In like a dungeon environment, I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know, 15 feet. But this is just a building.
Yeah,
This is
that's
a
cool.
really nice building, so let's go 10 feet. Because like
Okay.
a significantly less nice building would be like 6.5, 7. I don't know. I think
Alright,
I,
just
I think
double
I have
checking. Yeah.
8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, most people have it.
Yeah, I've been in a house with 6'2"
Well,
ceilings.
Hence, asking because evidence is super tall, and so by and large, I just picture him as like just walking through door lintels constantly.
Gotcha. So in the basement, it is very much an ale cellar and a wine cellar. That's like the big thing here. The one thing that strikes you as odd is a large machine that is just churning. If you're familiar with an air compressor, that's what it sounds like. It is their beer engine. It is the mechanism by which kegs are tapped down here and then piped up to bar, so they don't have to have kegs under the bar, which gives them way more room for way more ales. These are all
nice.
What's that?
We were way too excited about that when we first
You were
got.
so excited about it.
I mean, evidence like pats it and says hello.
Okay.
I'd like to take notes on its construction.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
yeah, no. Does it have a name?
The beer
Not
engine?
detailed, just like
The
just
beer
like
engine,
basic
yeah.
notes.
Fun fact: the beer engine was actually purchased at the Day of Wonder 2 years ago.
Oh, then I would be familiar with
Yeah,
that.
the
That's fine.
schematics are available.
I mean, they didn't actually patent them so as to hide its construction. Smart. So, what was I about to do? Oh, yes. So, Liff, how familiar are you all with the Gilded Troll as an establishment?
No.
Found
I
out
don't-
about it yesterday, today.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty aware, having
Okay.
been in the city.
Have you visited the Gilded Troll before?
Yes, because
Okay.
I am friends with the Genasi.
Oh, okay. Embrick and Avi, the proprietors of Steam and Steel in Trollskull Alley.
Yes.
Right. So Brammond, you would be aware that Liff is the Gilded Troll's helpful poltergeist. He is invisible, cannot become visible, and cannot speak. But he can interact with physical objects, and so he acts as the Gilded Troll's coat check and janitor.
#1 employee.
I mean, he is the employee of the 10-day, very many 10 days running.
Woe betide those who don't tip the coat check.
Yeah. So when you get down into the basement, you see that it's a basement. There's stone floor, stone walls. There's a drain in the floor. It's a surprisingly large drain. It's about 12 inches across. Usually a drain would be maybe 6 inches, but this is a pretty sizable drain. And sitting right next to the drain is a chair with a chalkboard and a piece of chalk on it. And as you come down, you see the chalk just float in the air and start scribbling.
That's so good. I love it so much.
Real proud of yourself, aren't you?
I'm real proud of myself.
What's it writing?
So Lif is writing that he saw 3 kobolds climb out of this here grate, and then once the 3 of them were out, they pulled a human-sized overcoat out with them. They were seen climbing out last night, but food has been going missing for a 10-day, and he has been watching this drain ever since. He doesn't need to sleep. And they have not gone back down, which means they're still topside.
Oh.
Okay.
And then, as you just take all this in, he's just kind of invisibly like waving the chalk around, waiting for you to read, and then wipes the board clean, and then writes again.
Play the sound.
And then this time, it says, they're probably attending the street fair and stealing even more food. Well, I guess it's not stealing, everything is free. But make yourselves inconspicuous. If they know you're watching, they won't show themselves. Kobolds are canny. And then he writes, wait here, and drops the chalk. And you're really not sure where he just went.
Okay.
Should I go change?
I'm assuming that we are getting clothes to change into.
Are we
Only wear
supposed to
black.
get the food back? I ask that just through the air.
I don't think anyone wants food. If kobolds from the sewer have been like playing with it.
I don't know. What do you people eat?
I like sandwiches.
So Lif comes back, erases the board again, and writes on it once again. I'm not going to play the sound again. Writes on it once again, and says, Roland has some tickets for you. Just play some games.
Okay.
Okay. So you want us to find the kobolds or to get the food or what?
Stop the thefts.
Okay. Scare the kobolds.
We could just ask nicely.
Scare the kobolds. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You got it, Ghosty Man.
And he just very accurately and detailed for the medium, he draws a big thumbs up.
Yay! Yeah, if that's that, then evidence is just gonna go back upstairs. He's
Okay.
like looking for tickets, right? Tickets, yeah, tickets. Looking for Roland with clipboard and looking for frantic sounds, assuming that those equal Roland.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go back upstairs, and Roland is not in the building anymore. But if you go outside, he is easily found just outside the door, which is conveniently just near the entrance of Trollskull Alley, where he says, Liv said you need these, and he pulls a little envelope off of his clipboard and holds it out to you.
I'll take them, but I should not be held. I'll be like, thank you, and I'll just like hold them and be like, good, I have this now. Looking for people in a trench coat. Looking for trench coats.
Reward for stopping the thefts. He's flipping through his clipboard. Value of all the food that was stolen. Whoa! 200 gold pieces.
Oh.
That's a pretty good amount.
That's a lot of food. If you could stop that, that'd be real cool. Thanks. Gotta run.
Okay.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
So as you are standing out in Trollskull Alley, just kind of awkwardly as a group, just like, what? There's a lot of activity for the time of day, which is like 10 in the morning. It is very clearly a birthday party. There are not there aren't food vendors. There's food stands. All the food is free here. But there are fair games. And I will share with you what those fair games are. So your objective right now is to just blend in so that the kobolds don't think they're being watched. And I'm going to show you this list of fair games. So there are eight games available at the fair. Swinging Bridges. Can you keep your balance and traverse the full length? Frozen Doom. Storm the Frozen Castle. Can you dodge the debris being thrown by its defenders? Ring the Bell. Can you ring the bell using only this hammer? Classic fair game. Melon Smash. Teach these melons a lesson. With your head. Ring Toss. It's a ring and a troll tusk. Even a child can do it. Dragon's Breath Meatballs. It's not questionable meat. It's mystery meat. But it's spicy, so wolf it down. Balloon Pop. Test your accuracy. Throw the darts. Pop the balloons. And Whack-a-Flump. Smash some weird jellyfish. Trust me, it's therapeutic.
No! Oh, not the flumps.
They are not real flumps.
Okay. Okay.
Do you expect whack-a-mole to be real moles?
I mean,
I do now.
false advertising if it's not, you know.
In the envelope are 25 tickets. Each game costs 1 ticket. What do you guys want to play?
I hand off the envelope and just make sure we all have them, whatever.
Okay.
Every game costs 1 ticket.
Yep.
I think Evidence should play Dragon's Breath Meatballs.
I mean, like...
Can you do that?
Do I... Wait.
Register spicy?
I was going to ask, yeah. Like, I can still taste things, but I don't need to eat or drink, right?
That is correct. Do you think that gives you an advantage?
I would argue so.
Okay.
Why would somebody install... I mean, here's the thing. Why would somebody install spicy receptors?
Right.
That
would just be silly. So the way that game works is there are 6 competitors, and everyone just keeps eating until there's 1 person left.
Okay. I'm totally down for that one.
So if anyone wanted to join along with Evidence to increase your odds of winning, all right. So we're gonna get 3 entries into this game, and then there's just 3 random commoners who play along with you. So for the first round of meatballs, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw versus the poisoned condition.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So yes, Evidence does have advantage. And crushes it. Oh my god, that was fast. That was fast. Eladan barely keeping them down. Evidence not even remotely worried about it. And then oh my god, I didn't think this would happen. Zielthos immediately just vomits.
Oh no.
And you now have a level of exhaustion.
Oh my god.
Because you failed by 5 or more.
Oh my god.
The cuisine of this land is very strange.
Yeah. And then all of your 3 unnamed competitors make it as well. So now it's getting more difficult to keep eating these. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw again. Not Zielthos, you're out of the game. Okay, cool. You're both out of the game.
Nope, the end.
Oh.
What the That was weird. I rolled 3d3 20. I'm very confused. So after 2 rounds, there is a winner.
Nice.
And it's not any of you.
That's okay. Whoever the winner is, I slap him on the back and I'm just like, "Good job."
Okay. Let's see if he pukes. No, he does not. He keeps it down when you slap him on the back.
I'll go up and like squeeze his shoulder and be like, "Good job," and cast guidance.
Okay.
And we'll go over to Brammond and just, I don't feel so well.
There goes 3 of your tickets.
That
And
did not look good.
No, that didn't go well at all. Are you staying together as a group, incidentally, or are you going to split off, go different directions, try to be a little bit more inconspicuous?
Evidence won't go alone. That's what I will say.
Okay.
Like he is very aware he should be accompanied.
I was gonna say if we just split off, I would probably go with Eladan.
I would.
Okay.
Well, I would follow Brammond.
Okay.
Sin's okay going off.
So I guess evidence is following Zielthos.
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got
No way
20,
that'll go wrong.
22 tickets left.
Yeah, you got 22 tickets left.
Do we each have 5? Oh wait.
You would have each started with 5 if you
Okay,
guys decided to distribute them. So Eladan,
For the
Evidence,
purposes of splitting up, I was just assuming that we
Gotcha.
each got 5.
Okay.
All right. So what do you guys want to play?
I want to whack a flump.
Okay, let's do it. So I need you to make an insight check, a sleight of hand check, and an athletics check.
I'm
Insight,
good at 2 of those things.
Oh.
I picked the wrong game.
sleight of hand,
Wow!
God.
and athletics.
Wow!
Wow.
Holy shit!
How do those work in that order?
So it's not specifically in any order, but so the insight check is your ability to catch where they're going to pop up before they pop up. Your sleight of hand is your ability to swing at them very quickly. And then your athletics is your ability to keep that up for 2 minutes straight so that you can rack up a high score. So you're really bad at figuring out where they're going to pop up. But you're really quick at hitting the ones that are already up, but then you get really tired really fast, and you slow down and you don't get there. You do
I'm
not
just sitting in a cemetery all day. It's fine.
you do not win a token.
I really appreciate just like because I've been that kid who just like hits really really fast going just for volume, not for like quality.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like you're just so tired. Your
Yeah.
little like 6-year-old arm just like noodles.
Yep. Just noodles. Okay. Who's playing a game? Brammond, you haven't played anything yet.
The thing that sticks out to me is ring the bell.
Okay.
Do I have to use their hammer or can I use mine?
You have to use their hammer because it's a rubber mallet, and your hammer will break their wooden paddle.
Damn it.
Can I join you?
Sure. This is a single player game. They have 3 progressively taller towers, and you got to get the bell up each and every one of them to win a token. So go ahead and give me 3 athletics checks with increasingly difficult DCs. That'll do it. You ring the bell. That's not gonna cut it.
Oof.
Nice.
I had to waste my big roll on the first one.
You did,
Mhm.
yeah. So you wind up. You're ready for your big hammer and you swing it like the muscle memory works, and you swing it real hard and you ring the bell, and then you're starting to get used to this puny hammer, and that's actually fucking you up, and you just barely miss the bell, and you don't get a third try. That's 5 tickets down and 0 tokens won.
Wow, we're bad.
Was that hard?
It's the hammer. This puny, weak hammer.
We could make them a better one.
I'm gonna thrust it at him.
Okay.
Okay.
Eladan,
Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
Great.
Just quietly say a prayer.
Yeah, just like, oh please God, oh please God, oh please God.
Okay.
While he's doing this, can I be looking around for trench coats?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Everyone give me your passive perception, and I will just keep that in mind.
10.
All right. Sin's got
12.
a 10. Brammond's got a 12.
15.
Eladan's got a 15. Okay. Evidence.
9.
Proud of you. Zielthos.
13.
Okay. All right. So Eladan is the most perceptive, but he's busy right now. So Brammond, you do not at this time notice any. Well, so I lied. You notice a lot of trench coats. It is March-ish. So it's... Why did I pick the 27th? Today's the 28th. Oh, because there's a holiday day. Chess 27 is March 28th. Cool. So it's early spring. It is cold. Trench coats are not out of the ordinary here. So there's a lot of them. And not only that, Dragonborn.
It's cold in March.
Yeah. Yes, in normal climates.
My God.
God damn it, Florida man.
Shut up.
It's 85 today.
Oh my
Jordan,
God.
Get out of here.
Shut up.
It rained all morning.
Yeah.
It's cold and wet.
It's still raining here. So yeah, not only are trench coats ordinary. Hey, Azriel West, thanks for the follow. Not only
Just
is
as I can leave. Okay, bye.
No.
So not only are trench coats not out of the ordinary, draconic looking heads, the kind that a kobold would have, aren't out of the ordinary either. There are dragonborn in Waterdeep. So as you're just kind of scanning the crowd, you don't pick anything up. So Eladan, let's swing that hammer.
Ready. With guidance.
With guidance. Yeah. Alright, you ring the first bell.
Thank you, Tilvanar. And do it again.
Okay.
With guidance.
Yep.
All right.
With guidance.
With guidance.
But I think you're good. Foundry's really weird. Like, I would expect the bottom-most number to be the total, but that's just the die roll, and the top left number tucked under athletics +5 is your total. So you ring the second bell effortlessly.
I look at Brammond for approval.
I'm gonna scoff. Makes sense with those puny arms he's got.
Strength. Try again, though I feel like this is rigged. Oh no.
It is rigged.
It is rigged.
I get too hopeful.
Yeah.
And I just can't.
Yeah, you swing it as hard as, you think as hard as you can, and it doesn't even get halfway up the pole.
I like kind of imitate the scoff that I heard from Brammond. Just thank you, and I'll hand him back the hammer.
And the barker just pays you no mind and starts calling for new contestants. So who wants to play another game?
I have a blue dragon horn on my forehead, so I want to go play headbutting whatever.
Oh, yeah. Melon Smash?
Okay, you want to play some Melon Smash?
Yeah, I'll play with him.
All right. So as you head up to Melon Smash, you
Hey.
see that there is a stump that is slightly that has a slight depression in it for putting melons on, and then there's just 3 bins of melons of different sizes. So there's small melons, medium melons, and big melons. And in order to win a token, you gotta smash one of each. You can pick your melon.
Take the medium melon.
No, you have to pick a small melon from the small bin, then pick a medium melon from the medium bin, and then pick a large melon from the large bin.
Oh, okay. Can I try and pick one that's like one or something that's a little more squishy?
Roll nature.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna use just. Oh, it did work the first time. Oh. 19.
Oh, yeah, Jesus, just
Got a-
four rolls went through all at once.
You got a crit and a 1.
Yeah, you rolled a 20, and then a 1, and then a 10 and 11. What a spread. So you find a real squishy looking melon, and you put it on the stump, and you swing your head at it.
Yeah.
Roll athletics.
Oh, shit. Yeah, just use all my inspiration. I'm not good at this.
I'm gonna be thoroughly upset if you get 0 tokens.
Why does it keep doing
Why did it
two?
roll 4 times?
I don't know why it keeps doing
Do you have advantage turned on or anything? Like always roll twice
it.
and beyond 20 or anything?
I don't see anything for that.
No. But you got an 18, which smashes the shit out of the melon. And you actually swing so hard your horn embeds itself in the stump just a little bit. Just yank it out. And you figured out the trick for finding softer melons. So you can trivially find a softer medium melon. Now smash that one with your head.
All right.
Oh boy.
That's your inspiration. I don't know. I click on it, it opens up like the skill thing on the right, and it doesn't roll. And then I'm gonna go for it, hit it again. It's gonna be. I knew it. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, that's really weird. So that was with advantage. So that's the 13.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll do it. You smash the second melon. Now you pick a nice big squishy melon. Smash it with your head. Whoa.
Wait.
You got
18.
an 18.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
18. Yeah. Yeah, you smash it. You smash the melon with your head. Congrats. You win a token.
Yay, we got one.
You
We
got one.
got one.
What are the tokens for?
That's a good question. Thanks for asking. So there is a prize stand at the west end of the alleyway where you can trade your tokens for magic items.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
The items available are Candle of the Deep, Charlatan's Die, Cloak of Billowing, Mood Mark Paint, Orb of Time, and Wand of Conducting.
There only one Cloak of Billowing?
How many cloaks of billowing?
It is unclear. They seem to be. So they're definitely telling you there's only one left. But there's also like an entire counter that they could hide things under.
How much do we know how much each costs token wise?
5 tokens.
Oh my.
Oh, we're screwed.
We're
Candle of
never
the
gonna
Deep,
get anything.
Charlatan's Die, Cloak of Billowing.
Mood Mark Paint,
What is that one?
Orb of Time, and Wand of Conducting. The Mood Mark Paint is a paint that you put on your face, and then it changes shape to show your mood.
Oh, you can be Rorschach. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, kinda.
We got to paint evidence in Mood Mark Paint.
Yes.
Hmm.
You're just gonna get vague
For science.
confusion. Yeah.
So who's playing games? Who wants to play
I
what?
want to try the ring toss.
You want to try ring toss?
Very, very upset that I didn't win. Instead, a child can do it. So
Yeah, even a child can do it. It is going to be an improvised ranged weapon attack with a ring. If you have proficiency with darts, then you can. Oh no, sorry. There's a different game that does darts. This one's just improvised ranged attack, which means it's basically just plus dex.
Okay.
So there is a Trollskull with 2 tusks. If you can land your ring on either tusk 3 times, you get a token. That'll do it. So you land the ring first try, and then they grab that ring off the tusk and hand you another ring, and you notice that this ring is smaller than the last one.
Oh, that's mean.
It's gotta get harder.
Oh.
And you just fucking like whip it like a
Okay.
what do you throw like that? I don't even know.
Frisbee? I don't
Frisbee?
know.
Yeah, you whip it. You whip it like a frisbee at the tusk, and it just. And the Barker is very impressed and offers you an additional challenge.
What is it?
You pay 1 more ticket, and I'll make this baby move. And he points at the platform the Trollskull is sitting on, and a crank next to it. You land it, I'll give you 3 tokens.
Do it.
It's a trap.
It is definitely a trap. But I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna cheer it just for the shits and giggles.
Use a take 20.
I do have a take 20, but I'm not gonna use it for
Okay.
that.
All right.
But a cloak of billowing.
We only have 4 tokens so far. I'm gonna do it at advantage.
We'll
Somehow.
get
I don't
more.
know. how to do
No,
it.
whoa.
So he starts cranking this lever, and the Trollskull just starts moving in a figure 8, but it's moving like jankily because it's only as he moves it. So it's speeding up and it's slowing down and it's speeding up and it's slowing down. And it's not gonna be an easy shot. Baby puppy, we got a trio. Yeah.
All right, chat's yelling at me to use the take 20. I'm gonna
Use
do
the
it.
resources.
All right.
Yes!
So
Peer
that gets
pressure.
that gets you a 22 total.
Yeah.
All right. So you just spin the. Incidentally, the third ring is even smaller than the second. And you just spin it on your finger, and then once again whip it at the tusk, and it just it spins around the tusk as the tusk is moving around, and then it plunks down onto the tusk. And the barker is just and he just hands you 3 tokens.
Come back to the people, and I'm like, I got these. Who wants them?
Yeah, well, we no one wants it yet because no one can afford anything
Yeah.
yet. We only have 4.
That's 4 tokens.
Yeah, that was fun.
Evidence. What are you playing?
Frozen Doom.
Frozen Doom. So this is one of the larger games set up in Trollskull Alley. It is essentially this slightly inclined sheet of ice with fake rocks jutting out of it. And the objective is to climb that sheet of ice and ring the bell at the top.
Okay.
The problem is at the top, there's a dude throwing beanbags at you.
Okay.
So you're going to need to make acrobatics checks to make it up, and he's going to make opposed attacks against you.
Okay. Can I scare the shit? Can I try and intimidate him into not throwing good at me?
Sure. If you want to use intimidation instead of acrobatics, just walk up and glare
Yeah,
angrily
just
at him.
ominously be like no blinking. So Evidence's eyes are normally green, but in intimidation mode they go red.
Because you definitely have a dread helm that allows you to do that.
No, I just say intimidate, and his eyes go red.
Okay.
Iron Giant style.
Yeah, he is the Iron Giant.
So you're just walking up a sheet of an inclined sheet of ice, muttering to yourself, "Intimidate."
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll intimidation, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Hear that. Oh fuck! That was with disadvantage. I meant the other way. I pressed control.
It's fine. I got a 4.
Oh well, I got a 20. If it was, I pressed the right button.
Are you just gonna continue with this tactic? Like he goes to aim it at you, and then just it falls out of his hand as he goes to throw it, and it goes 2 feet, and just slides down the ice at you.
I'm going to
stick to the tactic.
I'm gonna look at the beanbag, pick it up, and then keep walking.
All right, roll it.
That's the right button.
Whew.
How many times do I have to do it?
It's gonna be 3 total.
Okay. And I pick up every single beanbag that he throws at me.
So I actually got a crit.
Oh,
and
that's
he
fun.
still fails against your 24.
I am only. That's my.
So
only
he's
thing
just
that I was really good.
he's trying to lob them, and they keep landing at your feet, and then he finally finds his courage and throws it right at your face, and you just catch it.
Catch it? Yes.
And then you just stare at him as you ring the bell. How do you get back down the ice?
I'm okay with rolling acrobatics, and if I fall on my ass, just being like, "Thanks, this is fun."
Okay.
Do I get a whatchamacallit from the bell?
A token.
A token. Yeah.
So as you make your way down the ice, he makes his way down the stairs, and he hands you a token at the bottom.
Okay. Cool.
So you guys have now collectively. Yeah, you fall on your ass and you just slide down.
Totally cool with that. 100%.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't roll acrobatics to get up.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
So yeah, you get a token. That's 5 tokens total for the party. And how many tickets do you guys have left?
I
it's
have on my list. I have 3.
3, 3, 3.
I have 3.
I have 2.
Okay. Oh, Brammond has
More
4
than the
still.
one. I have one other one thing.
Okay, Brammond, what are you playing?
Balance, no. Acrobatics, no. Let's try Melon Smash.
All
I got a
right.
big head.
Yeah.
That should work, right?
All right. So are you gonna rely on Zielthos picking melons for you?
Yeah, I probably heard everybody cheering while he was doing it. So
Okay. And you just want to get it on the
yeah, it's like, hey, help me out here.
Okay. All right.
Do you pick a soft one?
Did you pick a soft one?
I assume?
Were you trying to pick a soft
Oh,
one?
yes.
Okay. So Zielthos grabs a melon for you, or points out a melon for you, and you set it on the stump, and you headbutt it.
I headbutt it.
Roll athletics. You crush it.
Cool.
You pick another melon. Roll to crush it.
I'm going to cheer.
All right. That'll crush it. You bonk your forehead on the stump because the melon was actually surprisingly soft. And then the third melon.
I guidance him on this one.
Sure.
Also gonna cheer.
Oof! Did you roll a pair of ones?
Did I really?
Wow.
Oh, Nick. Oh, man.
I was on the cheerspiration sheet, so I didn't actually see the roll.
Wow.
He's doing way too well. I don't need him to like show up me or anything. I just picked the hardest one I could find.
And you just oh!
That was an 8. I rolled my guidance.
Well, it doesn't do it.
Master Brammond, are you okay?
Do you just immediately double down and try again? Just start over? All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
First one? Or we're starting from the beginning again?
Yep. That'll do it.
I'm not liking these rolls.
Guidance. You have guidance all the time, guidance. I'm whispering sweet nothings in your ear. It's like, Master, I'm really proud of you. You're really an inspiration.
There it is. There you go.
Okay.
All right. You got 2 again. Can you get the third?
I am going to cheer the third one.
Okay. Don't roll ones.
Oh.
That's a 19.
Okay.
That'll do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Incidentally, I hit the Beyond 20 button.
Needed to really show up
and added
Zielthos with that one. So.
Yeah, it's fucking 27. Yeah, that's more than double the DC. So you smash it, and you win a token. Yeah.
So that puts us at 6 tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
7. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, 6.
So who's playing what?
I'll try Whack-a-Flump.
Whack-a-Flump. All right. So I need you to make an insight and a sleight of hand and an athletics check.
I guidance myself for one or all of them?
One of them.
Okay.
Because you need to spend your action every round for 2 straight minutes to swing the damn hammer.
All right. So that was insight.
Yep.
Here's bow.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yep.
Here's bow.
And sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Cheers bow with guidance.
Oh my lord.
Love the D4.
Holy shit. You just fucking crushed it. 24, 24, 21.
And I'm down to 2 cheers bows.
Holy crap. So yeah, you rack up a high enough score to win a token.
Is it the high
Watching, like,
score
that's-
currently?
That is the high score currently. Yeah, the high score is 69. That's the sum of his rolls. He got 69.
Giggity.
Love D&D.
Can we get some nice in chat? All right. Who wants to? Does anyone else want to play Whack-a-Flump?
Is there anything that we haven't played?
You have not played Balloon Pop or Swingin' Bridges.
I want to do balloon pop, definitely.
All right. So Balloon Pop works a little bit differently. So in order to win a token at Balloon Pop, you need to rack up a score of 50 points. you get 3 tries. The result of your check is how many points you get. But you can spend more tickets and keep your score. Every 50 points you get earns you a token.
Oh.
Okay.
Should've
So
used
if
a
you
loom pump.
if you throw 5 tickets at it, you get 15 checks.
What are the checks?
They are dart attack rolls.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
feel free to add a dart to your character sheet so that you can just roll that.
I did, yeah.
Okay. How many tickets do you want to throw at it?
For now, I'm gonna just throw one.
Okay. All
So
right.
I only have 3 tickets left.
All right. So you get 3 throws. That's a 23, 39, 49.
That's
One
upsetting.
shy of a token. You want to throw another ticket at that?
I do.
All right.
Because I'm so upset.
You walk away, by the way, you lose your score. So that'll put you at a token and 13, and then a token and 36, and then 43.
How many tickets do you have left?
I have 1 ticket left.
I mean, if you want to keep going, I'll give you my last 2 tickets.
I have 2 things, right? 2.
You're at a total of 93 right now.
Yeah, you have to do at least 1 more ticket.
I have 1 more ticket. I'm gonna use it.
All right. So 113,
2.
124,
3.
143. You got exactly 50 on that round.
I'm gonna give you-
Nice. Yeah, if you're rolling hot, I'll give you a ticket.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just throwing all our tickets at Sin now because she's.
If you get under the threshold,
Did I cast Bless?
Yeah, no, mechanically speaking, what's your...
If
I have
If
a
he's-
proficiency in
Would
darts.
you like to cast Bless
I've got a higher attack bonus
with darts?
with darts, I'm a +5.
So its score is per person.
Yeah.
So if Sin walks away, she loses out on those 43 points.
yeah, we can't waste those points.
We could just do a separate, like, finish this one, and then
Yeah.
all the rest go to Brammond.
It all
Yeah.
depends on where it ends, though. Like, if you're at 43 again, it's like you
Yeah.
don't want to end.
I mean, she
That's
has
true.
ended at 43 and then 40. Oh, no, she's ended at 49, 43, 43.
Yeah, I
So-
would say if she's less than 2/3 of the way there, that would be a
Yeah.
good cutoff.
Okay. So we're going to throw another ticket at her.
Yeah, I'll
So-
throw one of mine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're blessing it as well,
Uh,
right? No? Okay.
I'll save it for Brammond's.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Damn.
You got 50 again.
I
So
give
wait,
you-
what are...
Yeah, so bless targets 3
3.
people. Yeah.
It only lasts for a minute, though.
That's true.
So I couldn't
That's
get
not
both.
bad.
I mean, I could use both of my spell slots, but how much do we really want Cloaks of Billowing?
I mean, we already have a cloak of billowing at this point.
I mean, that's true.
I need-
But not 5.
So yeah, you're at 193 points.
Jesus Christ. I think that's
Keep
Who-
going or cash
I
out
have-
for 3 tokens.
Wait, what are you at right now?
So Sin has a +4 with darts. Brammond has a +5. It's not a huge difference.
It's not a huge difference.
It's not a huge
No.
difference.
And what's the total she's at right now?
She's at 193. So
Oh yeah. Yeah,
40.
might as well.
43. So you want to use that
I
spell
can-
slot
I
on
can-
Bless?
Yeah.
All right. Are you just gonna throw the rest of your tickets at this?
I'm gonna throw my last 2 tickets at this for myself.
So you're gonna throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait till she's done and then I'll.
Okay.
I will give you another ticket.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. I'll save my last 2 for Brammond.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
I will-
so Bless yes or no?
Bless, yes.
Bless
Yes,
yes.
bless.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Bless
bless.
me.
Okay.
Is
So-
there another like stall for this so that like we
Yeah.
could both be throwing simultaneously?
could
Then
easily
I
be
can bless
throwing-
both of them.
Yeah.
That-
Bless both of them.
Okay.
So,
I'll wait till she's done throwing before I make my rolls.
Okay. So Sin has 3 more rolls.
Plus D, plus 3, D4.
Plus 3d4. So that is 36, 45 plus 3d4. 55. You are at 248.
God damn it.
One more ticket with bless, and you'll probably cross the threshold.
Yeah, I'll give you my last ticket.
Okay. All right.
Evidence, no way evidence is gonna be able to do this.
1, 2, 3.
And you just absolutely annihilate it. So that's 50, 59, 66. 248 plus 66 is 314.
Yeah, so that's a good cutoff.
That's a good
That's a good
place.
cutoff.
That's a good place to stop. So Sin, you walk away with 6 tokens, and how many goddamn tickets lighter? All of yours, Zielthos's, and Evidence's. And
Yeah,
then
but
Brammond.
that's 6 tokens.
Brammond, you're just throwing 4 tickets at this.
I'm just throwing 4 tickets at this,
12
seeing that.
rolls.
Yeah,
With
let's do 12.
bless.
So
I was wondering how long it would take for you guys to discover this game.
I mean, there's always one that's not rigged.
I mean, this
Heyo.
one is
Nice.
still... That's a crit.
God damn.
All right.
Wait, did you use
What?
Oh my god. You are annihilating
Wait.
it.
Hold
Wait,
up.
what does a crit get you?
I'm so
It
confused.
doesn't get you anything extra.
That's
I'm so confused.
bullshit.
So that's
Do you,
the
like,
first
Oh, is
look
it
around?
has me. I think I have force criticals on, so that's. I don't know why.
But 2 of them are actually
yeah.
critics.
You
Two of them
actually
are
rolled
actually
2
That's
crits.
a crit.
2,
That's not a
3,
crit. Okay.
That's
That's
4,
Oh my god.
5,
okay.
6. Okay.
Are you supposed to have bless on these or no?
He's gonna just roll at the
Do it
end.
at the end.
9.
Another crit.
Jesus Christ.
10.
10,
11.
11, 12. And then plus 12 d4.
/R 12.
You need
D4.
Oh, you end with 245 points.
Oh,
Did I use all mine already or?
I give.
Did you?
Oh, I wasn't
I don't
sure
think-
if Amber used it.
I don't think that I used all yours.
I don't
Oh.
think-
No, I was giving
Because
Amber all of
evidence
my
gave.
tickets.
Oh, you have 2 more?
I have 2, yeah. I give
Oh.
him the draw.
Okay.
Are we doing 2 more or just 1 more?
2 more.
2 more. 6
6
more rolls.
You got the bless, might as well use it.
Yep. Oh my god.
6.
64.
64. Which is not going to matter because it's going to
6.
push you over a threshold. Yep. You rolled very low, but it didn't matter because you were 2 points away from another ticket. So that bless put in work because that bless got you another ticket. So you walk away, or another token, sorry. So you walk away from this game with 7 tokens.
I do personally.
You do personally?
I mean, I was just wondering, like, that was me. I just because I'm keeping track of who won what.
Got it. So who has won what? How many tokens were won total? Because that's a thing.
I have
Zielthos
1.
won a token. Sin has 9. Evidence has 1, and Brammond has 8.
Okay. And so what's the total?
Looks like 19.
Wow.
You got the one I won, right? I won from Flumps.
You won from Flumps. I didn't. So Eladan.
So that's 20 tokens off of 25 tickets.
It's not bad. We
That's
just
not
sucked at the beginning.
Wow.
We sucked in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, when you the thing with balloon pop is that statistically you are very likely to score a total less than 50 with 1 ticket.
Yeah.
Brammond beat the odds and scored way higher than 50 with a ticket. So you turned 6 tickets into 7 tokens.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 70 plus 3d4
Yeah,
on the first.
On the first one, yeah. What were the first D4s out of that? It was only 5. So 75 on the first ticket. You got 1.5 tokens with the first. So yeah. So you walk away with 20 whole fucking tokens. And you can pick some magic items from the prize stand. What do you guys want? You got enough to
Hold
buy
on, I
4
wrote
of
these down.
them. So the Candle of the Deep is predominantly a mundane candle, except for the fact that it can be submerged in water without going out. You can light or snuff it as you wish. And if I recall correctly, it also never burns down. So it is infinite. Charlatan's Die is a common magic item that requires attunement. while attuned, if you roll it, you can choose what it lands on. It's a D6, by the way.
It's not a meta die, though, is it?
It is not. No.
Just checking. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
I would need that one for my mouse.
Actually, I'm suddenly wondering how busted that would be. Very, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If it was
like-
a D6, yes.
Depending on how you would, like, what you would use it for. Is it used for everything?
Or is
So-
it just for yourself?
I mean, a bardic inspiration die amongst martial
Yeah,
arts,
that's really
bunch of
good.
weapons.
So I'm
rogue.
thinking in terms of a rogue who has a pile of D6s, but it's just like I
Ooh.
stab with a short sword and roll 7 D6 because sneak attack.
Well, I have one.
You have 1 charlatan's die, so 1 of your D6. I don't know. That's busted, but it's not a meta die. The Cloak of Billowing, it does what it says in the tin. It's a cloak that just blows like there's wind, even when there isn't. Moodmark Paint, we described. Orb of Time tells you what time it is unerringly. I think that's all it does, right?
Yeah.
And then the Wand of Conducting allows you to swing it around like you're a conductor, and music comes out of it. As if you're conducting. So if you're bad at it, it sounds bad.
On you roll a d20 on the last charge. On a 1, a sad tuba sound plays as the wand crumbles to dust and is destroyed.
Oh.
That is funny.
That's
Thanks,
so
wizards.
sad.
So yeah, what magic items do you guys want?
Does Moodmark Paint glow?
That is a good question. Let's look it up. So this is a common magic item from Ravnica. Thick black paint. It does not. It does not appear
shed
that
light?
it glows.
Okay, cool. Personally, as a player, I would prefer Candle of the Deep.
I think you guys need to pick which one of you doesn't get one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't want one?
Brammond is volunteering not to get one.
You won a lot. I think you
Yeah, I
should
was gonna say you.
No, I don't. I mean, I took a lot of people's tickets. I don't. None of
Yeah, but-
these really like. He's not the type to wear a cloak of billowing,
And that's easily the coolest one.
and that's easily. I mean, the candle. Do I have dark vision? I do have dark vision because I'm a.
I
shifter,
don't
not
have
just
dark
using
vision, so
Yeah, you need
I
it.
mean,
Moodmark Paint
candles-
would just be anger all the time. So I mean,
I had in my head, I was like, Eladan will pick the paint and put it on Brammond.
So the candle of the deep sheds light like a candle, which is 5 feet bright, 5 feet dim. Not the brightest.
but underwater candle.
Underwater candle, yes.
Underwater fire.
Much like
Yeah.
evidence, it's not the brightest, and that's okay.
Yeah, it is also underwater fire because it does give off heat, unlike the continual flame spell.
oh yeah, I'm
That's
okay with that.
not. That's
don't
not
know.
a bad idea, Bayless. It's not a bad idea.
No.
Open your head and put the candle in there.
Does it make? Does it
Evidence
make
is
me
a jack o'
smarter?
lantern.
Does it
I
make
love
me
it.
smarter? I'm bright now, guys.
The lights are on and somebody's home.
If you have an idea, can you just like pop it up?
Yeah, you have a little crank
like
behind
crank,
your
yeah.
ear.
Well, so all of his skill checks, I have like notes somewhere, not out right now, but like things that mechanically happen to his body to like make that reality.
Okay. So I will just tell you for the purposes of decision making.
Yeah.
They have unlimited of all of the, functionally unlimited of all of these items. They're just lying about there being only one so that you go buy tickets real quick, spend them on games as fast as you can, and come back with your tokens.
Oh, could we have just bought more tickets? Like if we felt
Yes,
like it?
but no. Because
Okay.
we are like...
Oh, like finite time. No,
we're
I'm
finite
just saying,
time,
like,
yeah.
if we were close on, like, for example, balloon pop, because
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, cool.
Do they have a
Tech-
black cloak of billowing?
A black cloak of billowing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Gotta fit in with the,
Yeah.
you know.
They
Aesthetic.
flip through like they're like you hear like those really shitty crinkly plastic bags under the counter. They're looking through them, trying to find a black one. Just slap it on the counter, take your tokens.
I mean, are you sure, Bremen / Jordan?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you-
good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then I would just want the candle of the deep.
Okay.
Take a
What
red
color
cloak
is it?
What color would you like it to be?
I have no idea. I didn't think that far.
Then it is
Ahead.
blue.
Okay. Blue. I love blue. It's my favorite color.
Yeah. Moose?
Red cloak of billowing, please.
Red cloak of billowing. Once again, flipping through these fucking shitty plastic bags. You're picking really uncommon colors. Like, everyone wants the white ones and the gold ones, but okay, red, sure.
Thank you.
Holy shit. That is 10,000 bits from Dangerously Dicey.
Oh.
Holy shit. I said 100,000 yesterday by mistake. I am sorry. You're apologizing for only giving 10,000. Don't apologize for that.
Good
Holy
Lord.
hell.
Oh boy.
What do you want to give to the people? Holy fuck.
Good Lord.
Good lord. So yeah, we got auto crits for 1,500 bits, take 20s for 500 bits, and cheerspirations for 100 bits. How many of them? Thank you, Jordan, for the gift sub to Dangerously Dicey.
He deserves it for that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So yeah, how would you like to distribute those 10,000 bits? Holy fuck.
Two
Save
stars.
this for a
15
hype train.
players.
If one more person, actually no, we already hype trained and there's a
Yeah, we already
2 hour
hype trained.
cooldown.
Yeah, we've got a while.
What would I like?
What would you like?
Why me?
Oh my god. Yeah, so
A lot of pressure.
Oh my god.
Fitz brings up a good point. You can donate to all of the players.
Yes, that's
of which
true.
there are 15, not just the ones on screen. So you could give 15 10,000 divided by 15. Oh, that doesn't divide evenly.
If it's just the people that aren't playing, what is that?
That would be 1,000 bits for each of those players. That is up to you, Dangerously Dicey. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Luke, what magic item did you want?
There was the Orb of Time, the Cloak of Billowing, the
Mood Mark Paint, Wand of Conducting, Charlatan's Die, and Candle of the Deep.
I'm gonna go with the Charlatan's Die.
Okay. Just a reminder, that does require attunement.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that is... Let me double check that it's a d6. I'm fairly... Yeah, when you roll this 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls. That's fucking neato. Keep in mind, as a magic item, it will show up as magical. So if you're trying to cheat, and the people you're trying to cheat have detect magic, they will know that your die is magical. Okay. So as you guys are picking out prizes, Eladan, you notice from a distance, significant distance, through the crowd, you catch sight of a kobold sticking out of the manhole on the east end of the street, lowering themselves into it as they replace the cover. A second kobold reaches out just before the cover closes and snatches a coat that was laying on the ground nearby. What do you do?
I will... Oh, not that. How smart am I? Not that smart.
Each player on screen gets 1 auto crit or 3 take 20s and 5 cheerspiration. So it's auto crit or 3 take 20s and also 5 cheerspiration. Thank you so much, Dangerous.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you a
thank
lot.
you.
Bunches.
Holy shit.
Super generous.
I
I will-
love watching you guys decide what to take. It's like spellcasters mostly take 20s. People with attack rolls, auto crits.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm taking an auto crit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Good point.
Yeah.
Auto
Spellcasters.
crit.
Yeah, I will.
What are you doing? Just generally.
Generally,
With your life.
hanging out.
Okay, cool.
Having a fun day out. No, I will grab. I'm assuming Brammond is like right by me.
Yeah, you guys are all at the prize
Stalking.
counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like point out and just say like, I think I saw them, and like start. Excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
My
so
way
you-
through the crowd.
All right, so
Like,
so
both
you're
trying to
so
put
you're
it
gonna
on at the
start
same
running.
time. Yeah.
What's everyone else doing as Eladan goes running and says, "I think I saw them."
Follow.
Run after. him.
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
Cast mage armor myself as we do this.
Oh, did you get your stuff? Amber?
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
cloak of billowing. It's a black one.
Luke's line is totally blank.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Ventriloquist, thanks for following.
Oh yeah, thanks for the
Yeah,
follow,
seriously.
Ventriloquist. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, Dangerously Dicey is now following. Thanks for the follow. That's an interesting order of events.
Order.
10,000 bits, then sub, then follow.
A gift sub at that.
It was a gift sub, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are all gonna run, try and push your way through the crowd. So I need you to make an athletics check to shove your way through the crowd to get to this manhole quickly.
Can I scare my way through the crowd?
You're just gonna like scream at people, get out of the way.
No, just like I'm gonna beanbag it again. Just like ominously, like just march through.
Terminator walk.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that no, because
Okay,
the
I don't
crowd
wanna-
isn't
I
paying
don't
enough
wanna-
attention to you.
Okay, I don't
Gonna-
wanna like Princess Bride, like yell, everybody move out the way,
Okay.
because I think that's
Cheer
too loud.
my athletics check.
Okay.
Individual athletics.
Individual athletics. Well, it's gonna be a group check, but I need everyone.
Oh,
Everyone.
that's
to check.
whoopsie
I'm gonna
daisy.
cheer that.
Okay. 33, 45.
Oh my
No.
god.
That's
Oh
a
no,
zero.
Z!
Luke like hits a bystander and just falls backwards.
I can
will
carry
say,
a lot, but I can't carry everybody.
Yeah.
I will
Um,
say if I notice Z falling behind, I will then like start yelling at people to get them
Okay.
out of the way.
Fortunately, Brammond is able to carry the team and essentially make a hole through the crowd that the rest of you... Zielthos still gets buffeted by the crowd as it starts to close back up, but you make it to the manhole pretty quickly, and presumably you just throw the cover off. They weren't smart enough to like actually set it perfectly, so you just shove it to the side, and there's a ladder down into the sewer.
I will be the first one down.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Can
following
I-
the master.
Yeah.
I'll be in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
Ease through the manhole.
Or in the back.
Yeah. Do I have to squeeze, mechanically speaking, to get through?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just go down.
Mechanically.
You're not capital L large, so you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way down into the sewer and find that it is completely dark. There are no light sources down here, except anything that you may have on your person, like a candle of the deep.
Yeah.
And there are... I wanted to use the phrase, there's no signs of kobolds, but there are signs of kobolds, and you need to find them. Hey, we got 111 bits from Ventriloquist. Thanks for the bits, Ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Who you want to give some cheerspo to? So yeah, I need someone to make a perception check to see which way they went.
Not me. Please no.
Do
Don't
it.
ask me.
You're the one with +5 perception.
Yep, and
Shit.
I'll cheers to this.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
That's a choice, bud.
all right.
That's still not the worst advantage roll of the day.
All right, so you
It's
you
true.
pick up the scent of spiced meat.
It comes
And-
back up.
What? We got a Trito? We got a Trito for the flute queen. So you pick up the scent of
That's an
spiced meat,
librarian.
and you assume that it was something that the kobolds stole and absconded with, and you point in a direction. You start running that way, and then
Sounds like-
the scent disappears, like very quickly. And you gather that you went. This is not the right way. You've gone the wrong way. Turn around.
So,
I
I'm
look
sorry.
at you disappointedly.
I'm sorry. It was. I had a little burp in it.
It's okay. It stinks down here already.
Yeah. So to give you an idea what the sewer is like, it is a barrel-shaped sewer, and there's a 5-foot walkway in the middle of it, and then the sewer runs in 2 different directions on either side of you. Why does it run in 2 directions? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I love you guys just trying to figure it out. But the trail is beginning to go cold. But you're able to pick up the trail as you run after the correct direction of where kobolds are. And as you're running through the sewers, the way that we're gonna handle this is we're going to do it in a sort of nebulous marching order. And the marching order is going to be perfectly convenient for the person in front is the person who wants to resolve the problem.
Okay.
And then once you resolve that problem, you'll move to the back. And then we'll continue and we'll see if you can catch up to these kobolds. So as you're running through the sewers, you've picked up their trail after a brief going the wrong way because of a burp. And as you're traveling down this walkway, at a corner, there is a bucket of grease that has just been splashed across the walkway. So you're going to need to either slow down or make a dex save as you turn that corner. What would you like to do? And this one's going to be a group check. Everyone's got to make this one.
Dex saves?
I think dex saves.
All right.
Unless somebody is really.
I mean,
Can I just cast Gust and push the grease off the side?
Can I burn the grease?
Have you ever tried to like blow grease off of a surface?
It doesn't
Yeah,
work
so I'm
very
asking
well.
if I can burn it away.
You want to just light it on fire?
I'm
I
gonna
think
have to run
that-
through
That'll
fire.
take a
Time
long
is-
time. That'll
Yeah.
take longer than
Yeah.
just running through it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I'm for dex saving.
All right. Everyone make a dex save as you turn the corner.
I'm using a cheer.
Okay.
Cheer.
Game.
I'm not.
I got a 22.
Save. Everyone saves as you turn the corner. You essentially drift on 2 feet, just skid to a halt and keep running. And none of you fall into the sewer water.
Multi-track drifting.
Multi-track drifting. I fucking love that meme. So as the group of you continue running through the sewers, you can hear the kobolds around the next corner. But every time you turn the corner, you just barely catch the sight of a coat billowing behind them. And as you keep running through these sewers, since you can see them turn every corner, you don't have any chance of getting lost. But as you turn a corner, hey, we got a raid from Rolling Deadly. Thanks for the raid, Rolling Deadly. And welcome to the Raiders. Rolling Deadly, party of 5. Gilded Troll is now seating, but we're in the sewers beneath the Gilded Troll as we run through the sewers. And as you turn a corner, you find yourself in a long passageway. And, as before, narrow walkway with water on either side of you. Sewer water. It smells horrible, probably full of diseases. And in the middle of this long hallway are 12 clay pots that are just swinging back and forth. It appears that as the kobolds ran through, they pushed them all so that they would knock you off. How do you want to deal with this?
I want to blast them.
Blast them with what?
Eldritch blast.
Okay, so you're going to take the time to blast them one by one?
Oh, wait. No, I'm level 1. Fuck. Never mind.
How far is the trap? Like what's the distance we need to pass?
What do you mean?
Like how many a barrel's in every 5 feet, and how many barrels are
They're clay pots.
or pots swinging? Like how many are?
So there are 12 of them in a 20-foot long section.
Okay. And they're like rope swinging from the ceiling?
Yep.
Okay.
If
Can
I
I try and run through? Can I ready an action to blast whichever one is the first one? Like whoever fails to duck first, I blast that one.
I mean, I could just deal with it if I can just turn the corner, and as soon as I see them, if they ever line up directly, just lightning breath and shoot all of them.
You can just shoot a line of lightning at them.
That's good.
How long is that line?
30 feet.
All right. So you're just gonna you're going to conveniently be in the front of the group, and you're just gonna breathe lightning down the line of them, and it lingers long. Like the lightning lingers long enough that you don't have to time it so that they're all in the center. You hit like 6 of them, and then the other 6 swing into the lightning, and as they break, they all release their contents, which sizzle against the floor.
Oh shit.
Oh.
They were all full of acid.
Cool. Oh, okay. So that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. You have dealt with the problem, and you run through. It took them longer to set them up swinging than it took you to blast them all. So you've caught up. You can actually see one of the kobolds in their entirety every time you turn the corner, but they just immediately disappear. And as you keep moving through the sewer, you turn another corner, and there are 3 huge bear traps just laid out on the walkway.
What the heck? These kobolds are jerks.
3 bear traps. Okay. Yeah, same thing as last time. I can like trigger one of them in advance of us. I can shoot at it, but that's like I can only solve one of the bear traps, I think.
So you're gonna shoot at the pressure plate?
Shoot at one, right. Shoot at the pressure plate before we come to it,
Okay.
so that it's closed.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, you crit. So you actually don't trigger the bear trap. You break it.
Okay, cool.
Which might actually be better, because if you triggered it, there would just be this closed bear trap in the middle of the walkway that you then need to like awkwardly move on either side of it.
That's smart.
So now it's just a broken bear trap, and you can just
one broken bear trap.
So
I don't know how to help with the other two.
What is everyone else
That's what I
doing
got.
as you continue running?
What's the distance that we have to cover between the 2 bear
But
traps?
per bear trap.
So it's a line of 3 bear traps, just all in a row, and they're each 5 feet in diameter. So if you wanted to jump over all 3, it'd be a 16-foot jump. But now that one of them's broken, it's only an 11-foot jump.
Is there no space in between each one?
There's no space in between them, so you can't just bunny hop them.
I got nothing.
Since the floor is slick, you can't just, my strength is 11 or higher, I can automatically jump it. You have to make an athletics check to jump it.
Okay.
That's a bad idea for me. I ain't got nothing.
I mean, if somebody can blast it's an 11-foot lead.
I could throw a javelin at. I could try to throw a javelin at one.
Throw it.
Trigger another. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Where's my javelin? That's not booming blade.
That's just damage.
That's just damage. But
I
thanks.
need an attack roll.
That's what I'm trying. There we go. Ooh.
Critical fucking hit. I can't see a universe where piercing damage breaks a bear trap, so you trigger it. The javelin gets bit by the bear trap. Javelin's destroyed.
Oh,
there's no recovering that.
I can make that. That's fine.
Throw a javelin as well.
Sure. That's not gonna do it.
Damn. Getting shown up.
Consistently.
What's the jump over the third javelin?
It's gonna be a 6-foot jump, but because the second bear trap was triggered, you have to like awkwardly get around that, so you're not gonna have a running start.
What's the standing jump rule again?
Standing jump is half speed, or half your athletics score. So essentially,
Since the other one's triggered, can I physically move it off of the...
It is chained to the floor, but it's only chained in one location. So you can just shove it to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna run up, shove it to the side, and then
Everyone
make a clear
running
area for everyone to running jump?
Yeah.
All right. So you do that. It's not difficult. Like, you basically just knock it over and it rolls off of the sewer into the water, or off the walkway into the water. And then everyone sees an opening and just jumps over the last bear trap.
Yep.
I need everyone to make an athletics check.
I'm using cheer.
I will tell you, this is an astoundingly low DC.
I'm
Okay.
still using cheer,
Alright.
just in case. And
Wow.
I like that Luke's
Wow.
crit was lower than mine, not crit.
So the DC was 6,
Okay, I couldn't fail.
and Sin lands on the bear trap and is now snatched.
this mildly hurts.
Uh,
Please
it,
help.
it does mildly hurt. You take 3 piercing damage, and you are restrained. Would you guys like to leave Sin behind and try to catch up to the kobolds, or stop to help Sin?
Eladan
we
would
split the
stop
party?
to help.
I think we need to stop to help.
All right.
Yeah.
So with the 4 of you, I'm not even going to make you roll. The 4 of you just grab the teeth, pull it, and Sin is freed. But in that time, the kobolds increase their lead. So you can hear them around each corner, but by the time you get there, you can't see them.
What do their little feet sound like against the floor?
Like wet slapping.
Hoping. Okay, that's all.
So as you continue running through the sewers, you see that there is a section of the wall that has crumbled, and it's actually crumbled into the water. The water pours kind of over the bricks that have fallen into the water, but where that wall has crumbled, there's a natural tunnel beyond, and you can hear the kobolds' wet footsteps in that tunnel. Chase after me.
Yeah.
All right. So as you make your way into the tunnel, you see almost immediately as you run into the tunnel, you see an open pit, wall to wall. It is 25 feet long, and on the other side is a very sturdy, very long plank. The kobolds ran across that plank and dragged it across. There is no jumping this.
How
So
deep is it?
The pit is only 8 feet deep.
Can I use a crossbow with a rope attached to it? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Can I shoot the plank rope?
And then
pull
just
it?
try and drag it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll against plank. So you just quickly grab your crossbow, grab a rope, tie it to your bolt, crank the crossbow, and fire.
And lose.
And it doesn't hit the plank, but it does hit the wall of the pit on the
But
far
I have a
end.
rope attached to it, so I get my bolt back.
I mean, you do.
Can I get it? Can I try again?
You're just
So you said it's 8 feet. What's at the bottom of the pit?
Floor.
Oh yeah. Does anything come at us?
Can
from
I
the bottom
just
of the pit?
Yeah.
go down? I'm like 6.5 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
So I just walk over and heave
Come on.
myself up
Yeah.
out of the pit.
Yeah, make an athletics check. Yeah, you heave yourself up out of the pit on the other side, and then you just shove the plank over.
Yeah, as evidence is fiddling around with his crossbow for the second shot. I just kind of walk over and
Here's my question. How strong does this plank look?
Strong enough.
Okay.
Let's
just
call it
checking.
a steel beam. I don't know.
Okay.
It's strong enough that you can walk across.
The last time I didn't ask weight questions, I fell in a hole.
Well, okay, that's fair. So Brammond, just okay. And then the rest of you run across the beam.
Yeah.
Right? So you continue chasing after these kobolds, and as this tunnel winds and wends, you're starting to catch sight of the backs of them until you turn a corner and you see that the tunnel has been filled with barbed wire. There's a tunnel near the ground that is safe, but it's small. It's made for things that are much smaller than any of you. None of you picked small creatures.
No.
So what would you like to do about this?
How long is the tunnel?
15 feet of barbed wire.
I'm gonna breathe deep and try to blow everything away with a repulsion blast, which is Thunderwave.
Which is exactly a 15-foot cube.
Yes.
So you're just gonna blow it up. Yeah, you blow it the fuck up. You blow it the fuck up. Wow, okay. Yeah.
Is Thunderwave deck save or con save?
Con save.
Con save. What's the constitution? Fucking wires.
Right? Who cares? That's what. So there's just this explosion. And the barbed wire basically just rains to the floor as it shatters. And then you continue running.
It probably sounds so horrible because like it says booms 300 feet and then we're inside tunnels and everything.
Yeah, just boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. So you continue running, and you get to a portion of the tunnel where you can tell that there was once a worked stone chamber beyond, but the entryway has collapsed, and there's now a 8-inch diameter hole at the bottom that the kobolds very clearly have just crawled through.
Wait,
You want to use Thunderwave again?
It's a collapsed entrance.
Yep.
To
and there's a small gap near the floor. There does appear to be one large rock that you could move aside and significantly widen that opening.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Roll
all
athletics.
try.
I'm gonna cheer.
Actually, are you guys just going to work together to move it?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
can we all
probably.
just
Yeah, so you just
Probably.
collectively throw yourselves at it.
1, 2, 3 heave? Yeah.
Yep. So you open this this tunnel, and you find yourselves in a large room. And at this time, I'm gonna move you to a map.
Map change.
Mister.
Map change.
Ooh, a new map.
You ready? You ready for me to open the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready for me to open the door.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You enter a 12-sided room with a similarly 12-sided vaulted ceiling that starts at 20 feet and soars to a height of 40 feet at the center. The floor, walls, and ceiling are all made of massive, perfectly smooth slabs of stone mortared together. As you enter the room, you step over huge chunks of a fallen archway. On the far side of the room, an intact archway towers imperiously in front of a blank wall. Massive, swirling, arcane designs have been carved into the floor, and half the floor glows softly with a radiance that seems to fill the grooves and pulsates from an archway to your left, embedded into the wall and filled with a gently swirling blue fog through which more cavern is visible beyond. To your right, another smaller archway sits incomplete, missing its keystone. In the middle of the room, you see the back of a human-sized person in a trench coat, and they turn to face you, and they have a dragon-like face. Did it work?
Hello. Hi there.
What are you doing? What is this place?
This is my shiny room, what I use for magic stuffs, and you're intruding. So, bye.
You've been stealing food, though.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that was the kobolds. Where'd the
Yeah.
kobolds go?
I'm Frankie Persons. I'm just a guy.
Insight. For Bayless, not the character, just for Bayless.
This is horrible timing, but I really need to pee.
I'm gonna fucking cheers spell this too.
I guess while he's gone, I would say you see like a roughly 6'1" person in a trench coat that like doesn't seem to be like standing upright at all. Like they're very clearly is kind of like just like a like they're shifting a lot, and there's like the jackets hold closed, but not by the buttons and not by the big hands that are at the end of the sleeves. And
I hate you guys so much.
the head's like this, it's just kind of just peeking. You guys are in my shiny room.
The shiny room.
Yeah.
It
I
is very
can,
shiny.
I can see why he calls it the shiny room. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have
Well,
you
it
been
makes-
doing down here?
Important magic stuff. I'm a sorcerer, in case you haven't noticed.
Huh? Show me some magic.
It would be. I could show you magic. I can do magic. Shut up. I could show you, but it's way too powerful. It would probably kill you all in like one shot. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. No.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like a nice folk. Just want you to leave. So yeah, bye.
No.
Eladan, have we stepped through the? We've stepped through the threshold.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assumed. Ow, I'm in pain right now.
I warn you, when you step through that threshold, pain will befall you that you've never known.
We don't mean you any harm. We're just trying to figure out where all the food's going. And
What? What's with the weapons?
Shut up, whip person. Shut up.
we really, he like puts his, I like, if I had my mace out, I would stow it. Just, we really don't mean any harm.
Put down your weapons.
I take my mace out again and put it on the ground.
Nice. Do like that one. Do like the wimpy one. Put down your weapons.
I want to look around for the kobolds.
I think we know where they are.
I'm adding Bayless's cheers.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're also going to take 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 20. Yeah.
Good God, thank you.
I'll take another step forward.
Easy. Everybody
really-
put your weapons down. Or I will fire spit. What's that spell? What's it called? The one with the big boom.
Can I use?
No, not that one. It was fire and explosions.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Are you talking about fireball?
Yes, I will fireball you in the faces.
Thanks
So
for the bits,
fast.
Aaron.
Can I use thaumaturgy? Like thaumaturgy can open and close unlocked doors and windows. Can
Yes.
I try to use it to blow off the trench coat?
Yeah.
Right.
3 kobolds standing on each other's shoulders.
Kobolds.
Can I'd like to just ask.
Bayless takes his trench coat off.
You dirty son of a bitch.
I don't know if any of you have looked at the stream recently, but
Yeah.
Bayless's name
Yeah.
on stream is Bayless as 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah. I noticed.
I didn't have the stream up, so I had not noticed.
I'd like to ask the head kobold, and by that I don't mean the one in charge, but I mean the one that is the face. Ask that one. What were you stealing all of that food for?
First of all, my name is Zort. And thank you for addressing me as the head, not him.
Do you
Alright, look.
like? Are you staying stacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the trench coat's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they got like blown across the room.
Yeah, no, we're still stacked. Mostly just because the third one down at the bottom, Kirkus doesn't want to put everybody down because he doesn't realize that the trench coat's gone.
Because his eyes
'Cause
are closed.
Yeah, he's just kind of sitting down there like this, like just, I got it.
Do me. What's the middle one's name again?
Minji.
Ninji.
Zort, Minji, and Kirkus. They call themselves Frankie Persons.
Oh god, I'm so glad this went as well as it did.
Zort as the head, the brains, Kirkus as the feet.
Yeah, Zord is the head, Minji's the brain.
Thanks.
So,
Range right here.
Yeah.
What is this magic?
We're gonna kill a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ask why are you taking the food? I'm trying so hard.
So he's gonna throw down the sticks with gloves on the end of them and now use his own hands. And just kind of rest on his hips. So I don't know if you lot know this. I just learned it yesterday. So there's more than one dragon, yeah?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, we thought there was one dragon, Oz. And then that dragon died. And we didn't know there were other dragons, but our dragon is dead. And we just don't got no food. That's all. Because our dragon, would bring us food, and it's dead now, so we don't got no food.
Would you like a job so you can buy food?
I don't understand what any of that meant.
Okay.
Evidence is just gonna be like, little buddies. If you want food, I know a guy. He is a dragon. So similar employment situation.
You know other dragons?
He's a pretty big deal. He's got like a very good cloak and everything. He's very shining. And
Ooh.
he gave me food. Yeah, basically. And he can help you too, probably. My buddy Patty put in a good word, and I got a job right off. I could do the same.
Our dragon never wore a cloak. That's pretty impressive. Just had wings and such. And the middle one speaks up.
Do you guys know how to kill the little things with the big ears? Do you think your dragon knows how to do those?
What little things with big ears?
Yeah, the little bastards. He's holding up a hand in front of himself, even though he's meaning to his own height. The big ears, mangy teeths.
Flanks?
No, grosser than them.
Dwarves?
No, close.
No, he means goblins.
Gnomes.
Yeah, goblins. Yeah.
What? Goblins killed your dragon?
No, dragon
Aaron
died.
is done. Aaron is done.
The dragon died, and then shitty, terrible goblins moved in, and they make us get them food, so we don't have food because we get them food. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You could.
Can I put us down now? No.
Where are these goblins?
They're back in a cave, in the dragon cave.
He's gesturing at the swirling portal.
Yeah.
So is that what that magic is?
Yeah, we found a thing. It was another little person without the pointy ears. It was a thing you said earlier. I don't remember. I wasn't listening. He found a stone. It opened a door that I got through, and the goblins ain't found that door yet. And it's that door.
And he's pointing at the keystone of the arch to that door.
So there's a rock for the keys.
Nah.
There's a
Compose yourself, boy.
I swear to fucking God, Bayless. I am doing everything I can.
Love you.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
I literally had to take my glasses off so I couldn't see the screen anymore, so that it was just auditory. Anyways.
Is there a man in there? Put on your head.
It echoes ponderously.
The candle kind of wavers.
Yeah.
That's
Stop,
fair.
that's not fair. Don't
That's a
take
fair
it.
quote. That's a fair quote.
That's a fair quote.
Anyways, to establish the sequence of events.
Uh-huh.
That roundy bit has a piece at the top that's missing.
So, so as you look around the room, the portal at the southeast end of the room has its keystone,
and it's all shiny and shit.
It's all shiny.
Mhm.
It's swirling, and
that's the thing that the goblins went
see
through.
a cave through that portal.
This one here.
Yes, that one there. The archway on the other side of the room is missing its keystone.
This one.
Right, that one.
Yeah, that
and he's saying that the goblins took the keystone of the northwest one.
No,
I think he's saying that he found this door, and the goblins don't know where this door is yet.
They're through the door on the
And
other
there's-
side.
Okay.
Don't know anything about this door yet. We know
We
about
got
this.
this stone from a smaller, not goblin thing.
a halfling.
Okay.
Smaller thing with janky teeth.
And
Yeah.
you came through
A
that
British halfling, yes.
glowing door.
I'm so sorry. That's so mean.
I'm waiting for Tim or Shadow.
Yeah, where's Tim? Or...
To be
Classy.
really upset.
Yes,
that was
I
mean.
came through
I'm
this twirly
sorry.
bit. Here.
Okay.
Wait.
Can I sit down and take a rest while this is going on?
Incidentally, I just realized that there's a detail that would be clearly obvious from where you're standing. If you line yourselves up with that portal, you can see that there is the skeleton of a dragon that seems very intact, almost like it was like attached to itself after death. And there's also ropes running from the dragon to the ceiling. It's on the floor right now, but there's ropes that would allow it to not be on the floor.
We could make the dragon fly, is what I'm hearing.
I think it's a dragon marionette.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get said that dragons gone and we play puppets and stuff.
Okay.
But if we can see through this one, you said we see a cave. Can we see through this one as well, or no?
No, that is there's a blank wall inside the archway.
If I
Okay.
turn around, does it look like there was an archway where we came through? Or
Yes.
there would have been?
There would have been, yeah. So
Okay.
most of the stones of the archway are intact but laying on the floor. The keystone specifically has been pulverized.
Okay.
Can we gather what this room is, or like what this magical circle is, or
Roll
Yeah.
Arcana.
I also roll Arcana.
Can I, if
roll
I'm not
Arcana.
trying to understand it, I'm just trying to like, can I roll, what I'm asking is, can I roll investigation just to try and like, not memorize, but hold on to the design of it itself? Like, I'm not trying to understand what it is, just understand what it looks like. It might keep that information.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
Like,
You said
where's
that I
the
could take a
food?
short rest.
What's that?
You said that I could do a short rest right now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Jordan, you asked where's the food?
Yeah, but like, where's the food?
There's a bunch in the trench coat.
Gonna collect the trench coat. It's mine now.
Mm.
Oh, I totally forgot. I built evidence in Hero Forge and coincidentally gave him a trench coat. Forgot to mention that early on.
So this is where Evidence got his trench coat.
Sick.
Nice.
No, but the trench coat's mine now. No,
I mean, you can have it, bud.
no,
I
it's
don't know.
fine.
Does it fit you? Evidence is bigger than you, right?
I suppose we don't need that anymore.
How many
I
of you
mean,
are there?
I'm 6'6", so I don't know how big evidence is.
There were millions. Now there's 8.
Where are the others?
There's the 3 of us. There's 5 back in the cave, probably keeping the goblins busy. And then they killed the others.
Oh shit.
Your friends.
Yeah,
Captured the others.
Oh, okay.
the other millions?
millions.
I tell if he's leaving something out.
I believe him, and I'm now really upset at goblins.
Can I have my trench coat back?
I will take the food from it and then return it.
Thank you.
We stole that fair and square. It's ours. Guy was dead. He didn't need it anymore.
Was he? I'm not
So
even.
you're gonna help us?
Was he dead when you saw the trench coat for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't make him dead and then retrieve the trench coat. Was what
No, I didn't dead him. He was already dead.
I mean,
Bayless
he was
just
still
got
breathing.
Another cheer spell.
Yeah, I just added it.
Okay.
He was still breathing a little bit.
Shut up.
Master Brammond, is this still part of the job, or do we just go back?
I mean, we have to get the kobolds to stop stealing the food. That's
They're
the
gonna
job.
keep stealing if you know.
They're gonna keep stealing if they have something to steal for.
Well, if we could just feed ourselves, it wouldn't be a problem. But we gotta feed the goddamn goblins all the goddamn time. Those shitty little piece of shit eat all the food, leave us the nasty parts like strawberries. I hate
I like-
strawberries, acorns.
If evidence is like sus to get together, right? He's just gonna try and march through the glowy archway.
Okay.
Looking to make the goblins.
Feel
stop.
free to do so. Move your token through the archway.
Okay. Where am
Were
I?
we,
I'm
we were taking a
blend
short rest
into
in
the-
here?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
are we short resting?
Can I have shifted before the short rest?
Do those temps last till long rest?
They're temps.
It doesn't have an expiration.
You gain temporary hit points
Oh my god.
equal to 1 level plus con mod.
Oh yeah, if we're short resting, I will.
Yep, they last till long rest. Awesome. So it sounds like that's the kind of thing you would do at the beginning of every day.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ. Sin's over
Well.
here with wow, you rolled a 1. Sin's
I
over
rolled a
here with
1.
9 hit points. And you have 20.
I have 20.
I rolled
Sin's over
false
here.
life,
Okay. Oh. And you
and I got
rolled-
max.
Yeah. Okay. So Sin's
so I
over
pretty
here.
much doubled my HP.
Nice.
The circle, did we get anything on that?
So, for Arcana. No, you you cannot surmise what this what the circle does.
With a 17 investigation, could I at least like know enough about it to describe it well to somebody later?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Let's
So-
go find these
Has-
goblins.
Has anyone?
So if you guys kill the goblins and bring back the elders, maybe we'll give you the shiny rock we found.
That sounds good. I like shiny things.
And then the next time we come up for food, maybe you don't chase us into our shiny room and steal
You
our
gotta,
food.
you gotta find a different place for food. That's all we.
Well, we'll get you. Don't worry about it. We'll get you a job. I know. I told you. I know a dragon.
I don't know what a job is, but I always like more dragons. We like more dragons.
You know the thing where the dragon tells you what to do and then brings you food?
Yes.
Yeah,
So Luke
we do
just
that.
moved his token through the gate, and by the magic of Foundry, he was teleported to another map.
You have that module?
I have that module. Unfortunately, I can't switch to Foundry view while Bayless is here because I didn't set up that scene.
I have given you all the information you need, Frankie.
Oh, you're not gonna come with it? Okay, well, get okay, bye.
Bye.
I mean, I would like to get a description of the cave that we're going to, so we know which direction. We
I made a
have to,
dramatic
like-
exit out of the shiny room already. Trench coat
Where?
billowing in the wind.
Where?
I mean, we were talking to you for an hour, so I assume we would have gotten.
Right. So yeah, you get a description of the cavern, and essentially the description that you get is that there is a river running through the middle of the cavern, and the kobolds essentially have control of everything on the west side of the river. There's a goblin lookout always standing on the bridge over the river. So that's going to be your first hurdle, basically. And the kobolds know the layout of the rest of the cavern. It's essentially 3 large caves on the eastern side, all connected by smaller tunnels. But they don't know what kind of defenses would be over there because they're not allowed over there. They essentially, when they are allowed to leave to hunt, the goblins escort them out the mouth of the cave, down the river, and then they're escorted back into their half of the cave once they return. And you may be asking, why don't the kobolds just run the fuck away? It's because all of the kobolds that you've talked to and will see shortly are children. These 3 that you just spoke to are 5 years old. And all of their elders, the ones who survived the initial raid, are held captive. The oldest among them is 15, which is very old for a kobold.
Avis likes to play young characters.
He does. I handed him this character, though, to be fair.
I'm sure he took it gladly.
I mean, he did.
How long has he been doing 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
Yeah.
It was bound to happen, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So I think at this time, I would like to say thank you, Mr. Bayless, for your invaluable help. And
do what I can.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time on Trolls for Hire. Or I mean, maybe not. You might be in the next one after that. It's not. Yeah, we'll see you at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Tuesday.
Good job on that
Stream.
starting soon screen too. By the way.
Yeah, starting
thank you.
fucking legit.
It's pretty
Thank you
good.
very much.
Legit.
Acting gorgeous.
Thank you.
For bay.
Thanks, everybody in
Bye.
chat. Have fun. Good luck. Don't die.
Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye
bye.
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 All right. And okay, cool. Nothing's broken. It was broken for 1 second after he left, and I needed a reaction time. So I am going to move to the foundry scene, which just went dark because everyone left. So you are now in a cavern, and as promised, there's a dead dragon on the floor. Now that you get closer to it, you can see that there are gnaw marks all over the dragon. After it died, you get the sense that they probably ate everything because they're kind of low on food. And as you move a little bit further into the room, you can see that to your left, there is a campfire around which some very small kobolds sit. The 3 larger kobolds that I have on the map are the 3 that you just spoke to. And then the rest of them are smaller than that. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I just want to take one of the dragon's teeth. There are still there.
Okay. So you can so you take a tooth, and as you're getting up close and personal with its mouth, you see that there are 2 reservoirs in its mouth, like clay pots, but they're not clay. Like they're essentially wineskins. They're bladders of sorts that are attached to a rope-like apparatus. That when that rope goes taut, it would squeeze on that bladder. And there are a series of ropes at the back end of the dragon and pulleys on the other side of the cave so that you could hoist the dragon up to the back of the cave and swing it at this gate. And once it hits the bottom of the arc right at the gate, it would squeeze those 2 bladders out of the mouth.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try and remove those bags. from the
Okay.
ladder.
Okay. So you now have 2 bags of something.
I see shiny things in its eyes. Is there actually shiny things in its eyes?
No. Sorry.
Oh.
How could I tell how old this dragon was when it moved on?
It was roll
Moved
nature.
on.
Roll
Okay.
nature.
I'll try.
Yeah. So with a 16, you can tell that it was somewhere around 80-ish years old. Not quite an adult, but getting up in years. Its method of death is super unclear since there's no living tissue remaining, and all of the bones were gnawed on. And then several of them were pierced to essentially wire them together in a sort of mannequin. But yeah, this thing is a big old trap.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Can we tell the
go.
kind of dragon with that? Like,
Yes, you can tell what kind of dragon. It was a green dragon.
Okay.
Ooh, Master?
Luke just going in every fucking nook and cranny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just look at him when he asks for my attention.
Asking strictly for whatchamacallit reasons. Mechanical reasons. Should I be able to see down here?
Down where?
Where we are. Like when I move my token, I get more vision, obviously. I'm just wondering about the lighting situation.
So there are lights. There's a torch.
The portal is
Yeah,
illuminating.
the portal is giving off light. There's a
Okay.
torch over here. There's a campfire over here.
Okay.
Lights are set up appropriately.
Okay, cool.
I don't think I added dark vision to anyone's token. Nope. Since your PCs, it automatically gave everyone 30 feet of dark vision.
Okay,
So
I
let me-
don't have that.
Right.
That was my one.
Okay. So
I have 5/5 right now because I have a candle in my head.
Right. Okay. So let me give you light from your candle. So who has dark vision?
I do.
I do.
Okay. All right. So not Zielthos because you're not actually a elf.
Wait, an elf that's not an elf?
That's crazy.
That's
Why would
crazy.
somebody-
What?
We've seen this before.
You have seen this before.
Well, we've seen a Medusa who's not a Medusa.
Eladan.
What?
Or, well, was a Medusa.
I've also seen an elf who's not
Okay.
an elf.
So everyone's dark vision has been set appropriately. Does anyone else have a light source other than evidence?
Mm-mm.
Like
Okay.
glowing personality.
I'll
That-
take out.
Sure.
Oh,
Or
is your glowing personality mechanically a light?
All right,
So
look,
give off 40/40.
it's up to the DM.
Okay. No. What are you guys doing? What's your plan?
We've been told about a goblin on a bridge, right?
Yep.
Okay, so evidence, very literal, is just going to be looking for things that look like bridges and things that look like goblins. And when he sees one, he's going to say, "What the fuck?"
We move quietly, or try.
Can he?
Yeah.
do it? Oh, he can do that. This is his warlock.
So you want to stealthily move through the caves?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, go ahead and roll stealth. I'm just gonna budge you up so that I can drag you around collectively.
I'm gonna cheer.
Okay.
I'm also gonna cheer, which just means I have a normal roll.
Neat.
It's probably gonna roll disadvantage because of the NDBF. I got a 10.
It did.
Whew, there we go.
Oh, halo. Okay. So let me look up some passives. So your plan is to sneak through the cave until you find a goblin, and then hopefully murder it.
Evidence wants to ask what the hell first, but if the party at large wants to murder the goblin, then
You want to
that's
ask the goblin what the hell?
cool. Yeah, like, why are you doing this? The kobolds had a reason. Maybe the goblins do. That's his logic.
I am somewhat concerned with the ramifications of alerting the lookout verbally only,
Oh,
without
yeah.
grabbing them.
Ugh. I
Oh, are we
accidentally
near a
dragged you through
river?
a wall.
The river is loud.
Do you have Loud River?
We have Loud River.
Sweet. Why don't I have Loud River?
Sounds like lightning, maybe?
Oh, wait. My ambiance was set to the max.
Mine too. I just had to fix
Mine
that.
too.
Yeah.
so
That was painful.
Was it really loud?
It
Yeah.
was
oh,
very
I'm
loud.
sorry.
mhm.
oh,
I don't hear it at all. That's weird. Why don't I hear it?
You probably have the TV off.
No. Do I have to click on a token to get it?
possibly.
Is it because the game is paused? No. Is it because I don't own any of your tokens? Is that why?
Did you not
Probably.
give ZZ Stream?
Uh,
think.
What? Stop it. Luke, behave.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna change your tokens. So I had... Okay, that's why. There it is. All right, so let's turn the ambiance down because that is very loud. You are right. Which one's ambiance? The top middle one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So yeah, the issue was that I had the stream account as the observer on each of your tokens, but it actually needs to be the owner, otherwise it doesn't hear what you guys can hear.
Oh.
So. I'm just updating it to own all of your tokens. Okay, so now it owns all of your tokens. So I'm just gonna pause it because I don't want you guys fucking moving around anymore. So you're sneaking until you see a goblin in an attempt to catch it unawares. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I will move you through.
Was there anything? There was stuff in that cave that we just passed, right?
Yeah, kobolds. Yeah,
If we tell them, yeah.
In the kobolds' cave, they have a lot of barrels and crates and bags and whatnot, all of which are empty. And they do indeed look very malnourished.
Okay, so we just tell them that what's his name, Bayless, and Bayless sent us. And just sorry.
So those three are there.
Oh,
Zord.
they came through with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zort, Minji, and Kirkus.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's in the notes. They'll be posted later.
Sick. So as you make your way around this way, when you get to about here, you catch sight of a bridge. You catch sight of water, and you also catch sight of a tunnel down lower to the water. So there's bridge over water, and there's tunnel down towards the actual water. Which way would you like to go? Do you want to just pop out and murk the goblin? Or do you want to try and sneak around a different direction? Or do you want... What do you want to do?
I can't.
I think we're doing a good job.
You can't move because I paused the game.
Oh, not move. Just I'm assuming that's like over here somewhere, because this corner blocks my vision of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have collective vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a bridge. Okay.
One of us can see something.
Now all of you can see the bridge. I think Evidence actually sees the least of the bridge.
I see the least of the bridge. It's cool.
Well,
I can see the corner.
there.
He's just looking for.
Now you can see more bridge. Okay. So yeah, there's bridge down there, but there's also tunnel over here.
I'm not very good at being quiet, but I could be a distraction.
Well, you've successfully quieted to here.
Yeah.
Do we think that we
would
could go underneath and take care of him that way? That way we're not coming up to his face.
Yeah, if we're going to a bridge, it might be trapped. Like we've dealt with some bunch of traps.
Each of you, yeah.
You've dealt with a lot of traps to get here.
Yeah.
That ambiance is still a little too loud.
I'm all for going the back.
Under the tunnel route, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys are going to make your way down the tunnel. I am going to unpause it. You're going to make your way down the tunnel towards the water. So go ahead and roll stealth.
Gosh, yeah.
Nope.
Oof. Eladan, was that with disadvantage?
That is with disadvantage, yeah.
Okay. Looks like Eladan and Evidence are making a bunch of noise as you're clanking around.
We just keep bumping into each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you guys make your way down towards this here tunnel. Did I put a wall there? I put a one-way wall, and I have it in the wrong direction, I think. No?
No?
Why can't you see?
Is it like a difference in elevation? 'Cause
Yeah.
It just looks like it. There's a dark spot like here, but then it like fades out.
Oh, okay. So you
Right
can
here.
see that. The stream,
Yeah,
I can.
can't see. Oh, I have one person selected, so I was only seeing one. God, okay. We were fine the whole time. But yeah, so it does go down. But as Evidence and Eladan are making a bunch of noise with their clanky clanking, you hear goblin noises You have alerted them, but they don't know who or what you are.
I'm sorry.
Um,
What do you want to do?
do they? Yeah, I'm assuming they know the direction we're coming from and everything.
Yeah. They're probably trained on the opening, which you don't actually know where their line of sight is going to be.
Yeah.
Can I see the goblin?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Some of us could go up the bridge and some of us could go under to surprise them.
They already know that we're
Yeah.
here.
They know we're here, but they don't know how many of us.
I mean, they know we're coming from down the tunnel, but there's only one tunnel.
I'm gonna start walking out this little narrow thing here towards the bridge
Okay.
with my big hammers just right across my back.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna split up and go to the forest.
Yeah, I'll go bridge way.
Okay.
I'll go down.
I'll go down as well.
I'll go.
So the bridgeway
You two are very
is
squishy. I'll go down.
The bridgeway is wider.
Then I'll go bridgeway.
All right. So we're sending two wizards down. I know you're a sorcerer. Shut up. And everyone else going up top.
Sure.
The big clanky people.
So is your plan just pop out and attack?
I'm gonna walk out to try and draw attention. I
Okay.
assume the people beneath are gonna be the ones to attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my goal is to just draw focus.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
stopped
I
being
can't. Yeah.
quiet
So-
at this point. I'm just walking.
All right. And I should have set up a hey wait, but I didn't. As soon as you turn that corner, and the goblin catches sight of you, you do get his notice. And the first thing he does is he reaches for the horn on his hip. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Sure. I'm gonna cheer it.
Oh boy.
Also gonna cheer it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
I'm
encounter
gonna-
has been created.
I
I'm
just
gonna-
created the encounter.
Damn it.
Oh.
Incidentally, how are you guys doing FPS wise? There's an FPS counter in the top right, just to the left of your.
Just shy of 60.
Same.
Okay,
5960.
cool. Because I was testing this scene out and I was getting 15.
I'm in the 30s. 30s.
I'm at
40s.
16, but that's because I put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I
How
got
do you pop out combat trackers again?
Right click.
Right-click.
right click.
Fist.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Sin, you want to roll initiative?
I did,
Oh, okay.
but
What'd
it
you
wasn't
get?
created.
Okay. you got
11.14.
11. All right. Got it. I can add that.
Thank you, dear.
So, looks like Zielthos is up first.
Yeah.
You hear the goblin gasp.
I go through. I don't know exactly where I'm going. So
You don't.
I don't even. Do I go up from here? I can't see anything.
You can't see anything. Let me
Like
see.
after this, I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's
He
correct.
doesn't have light.
Oh, he has no light. Well, you can see the torch on the other side, right?
Yeah. So I can go here. Okay.
And you still can't see a goblin.
I guess I will dash.
All right.
How deep is this?
How deep is the water?
Yeah.
About 5 feet. Is the goblin really not in light? Why can't you see? Yeah. So yeah, no, you can't see him from there. You gonna hop across?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a one-way. I put a one-way wall. That's why you can't see. I'm gonna get rid of that one-way wall actually, because he's on the bridge, you would be able to see him. One second. There we go. Now you should be able to see the goblin. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all my movement.
Okay. Done.
Yes.
Alrighty. Evidence.
Uh,
That goblin going for his horn.
Yeah, I can't see him though. So,
You better run after him.
yeah, basically, let's see. Hold on, wait. Is there a way to turn?
Turn a corner.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on.
If
I
you
just moved.
if you click waypoint, if you click, it'll make a waypoint while holding with
Nice.
control. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move 30 feet up
Okay.
and
And now
shoot
you can
him.
see him.
Yep, now I can see him.
All right.
And I'm gonna blast him.
Okay.
Can I blast his horn or just go attack and see if I hit? Not
do you
aiming
wanna...
in 5e doesn't.
So you specifically want to shoot the horn off his hip?
I want to stop him from making noise. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Make an attack.
Cheer it.
Okay. Do not
one.
announce turns. I don't need you to announce turns.
Okay.
10
damage.
Oh, okay.
If I hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
So I'm trying for the horn.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you
Okay.
shatter the horn on his hip.
Cool.
And he squawks.
Can I then just telepathically tell him cut that shit out?
Sure.
Don't know if he speaks common, but he doesn't have to.
He does not have to.
I also don't remember my other language.
Anything else?
No, that's not a language he would speak. No, that's all I got.
Okay, Brammond. There's a goblin who no longer has a horn. Distances are hard.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
Okay.
Oh, he wouldn't have heard me. All right, never mind.
No?
Nope, he's more than 30 feet away.
Oh, that has a range of 30 feet. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Shit, how do I delete the shape I made by
Got it.
accident? Thank you.
17 to hit. For 6
17
damage.
Yeah, he's just dead. You catch him in the chest, and he just falls over backwards and just javelin kind of holds him up. So that's the end of the fight. Congrats, guys.
Nailed it.
Nailed
I'm
it.
gonna walk away. I'm not going down bottom then.
Okay. So you just hear, and you're like, oh, okay, we got him.
It's okay,
Yeah.
the river's rushing, it's fine.
Yeah.
All anybody else heard was.
Yeah.
So when I used my javelin on the bear trap before, it didn't break because I didn't hit it, right?
Correct. So you would have been able to collect that.
I'm gonna light a torch just so I can see better for
That seems smart.
vision.
Yeah, that seems smart. That's 2020, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a torch. You now have a
I just-
torch.
I just
The
hate
goblin have anything on him?
Well, he had a horn.
Nope.
He also has a scimitar, a short bow, and a shield. They all look like pretty shit materials. Goblin metallurgy is not the greatest.
No, I know. But I also can't use any of those. So
Oh, okay, cool.
don't care.
Don't care. So you were given a description of the caves on the other side of the river, and essentially you know that there is a cave. You'll want to zoom out a bunch.
Hold on. Zooming,
So
scrolling.
there's a cave over this way that has a reservoir that is fed by a waterfall. A cave down here that used to be a kennel until most of the wolves died. When the goblins attacked. And then up here used to be where their elders stayed until the goblins moved in.
Okay.
What about north of where I am, where I see fire?
Yeah.
Where you see... I'm just going to get rid of these one-way walls. They were a neat idea, but I'm kind of hating them. So there's stairs in front of you, and I had the one-way wall so that you couldn't see past the stairs until you were like at the top of them. They're a neat idea, but not the greatest execution. So you're just gonna keep moving around because that's what Luke do.
You sound
I'm gonna follow
surprised.
him.
Yeah. So there's a series of stairs heading up the river. Brammond, you're just going the other way.
I mean, that he's beneath the
He is beneath the
bridge, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going across the bridge.
Okay.
That was the plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Zielthos because it's my watermelon buddy, and he seems smart. He can crush a watermelon with his head. How can he not be smart?
Not smart.
I mean, that's brain power right there.
Yeah, the biggest brain power
Very
that there
brain.
is.
Much
Very
power.
brain. Much power.
So what is your are you trying to sneak through the caves and get the drop on goblins, or are you trying to just rush through and murder anything you see?
Let's sneak through the caves and get a drop on goblins.
Yeah.
And
Roll
try.
stealth.
Oh boy.
That's a 20. It's not a natural 20, but it's a 20.
Oh, okay.
Wow, 17 with disadvantage
And a -1.
and a 9.
See, come on, man.
Well, it's a good thing Zielthos is down the stairs and around the corner, because everyone in the bridge group.
Evidence is right behind Zil.
You guys get to about here, where you see a goblin at the edge of your vision, as Zeal is turning a different corner. And the goblins... Whoop,
Oh shit! I went too far.
it's fine, you're good.
Stop me.
It's
Okay.
good. I saved you. The goblins catch sight of Zeal as he turns the corner, and they start yelling and drawing their bows. Roll initiative.
Hey. Wait for the encounter.
The encounter has been
Oh,
created.
I can't.
All right, now you're in initiative.
Son of a gun.
If you selected your token, it would have added it.
I did.
No one ever selects their token.
I did, and it still
you-
said that you didn't create the encounter.
Well, I did.
Well, I got a
Now I'm in
16.14. 16.14.
14. Okay. Roll for goblin. Ooh,
I rolled
goblin.
better than that the
Oh,
first.
damn, goblin.
Goblin goes first.
God damn.
Goblin.
I feel bad about that one.
Yeah.
I don't. I thought it was excellent.
Thank you. I don't deserve that, but thank you.
So Zielthos is gonna have cover because he's like peeking around the corner, but they're all gonna shoot at him with their short bows. That's gonna be a 10, a 22, and an 18.
Yeah, the 22. I'm gonna harden my skin and cast shield. So
Okay. The 18 misses. All right, so the 22 will hit you for 6 piercing damage,
Oh,
and it's a good thing you shielded the 18 because I rolled max damage on that one. So they just
Jesus.
right at Zielthos, and as you're around here, you can hear barking coming from up this direction. It doesn't sound like angry, about to run. Like it's not getting any closer, basically. There's just barking. There's some kind of canid up in that direction. And it is kind of conveniently masking the sounds of Zielthos crying out in pain. Eladan.
Okay, if I see goblin,
Do you see Goblin?
I see 2
You
goblins.
see 2 Goblin.
It's very fun. I
will-
can't see you anymore, but I can see your measuring tool.
I will foolishly rush up. That's a lot of goblin.
There's 3 Goblin.
That's 3 goblins. And I will toll the dead on this guy.
Okay. Let's get a whiz save. That's gonna be a 12.
My DC is higher as 13. Yay!
Yay!
But he's not missing hit points.
He is not
Aw.
missing hit points, so it's just a D8. But that is his max HP, so he's dead. Is
I have
he
no
the one?
idea what that looks like by the way, when I cast it.
So what it looks like is he just withers and dies. What it sounds like to him is a death knell ringing in his ears, and then he dies.
Not to go off like topic, but Amber's cats are just like attacking each other.
Oh, they're always attacking each other. Behave.
Anything else, Eladan, as that goblin withers and dies?
No, you
No,
stay
I just
here.
I stand there shocked that worked.
Okay. Sin, you're up.
I'm doing it.
I am. Ow, stop clawing me. Rats. All right. No, I don't want the measure tool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then infestation on the one on the left.
Is that a deck save?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. 13.
That's exactly my...
Yeah, he saves.
Now I'm sad.
Sorry. Anything else?
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Evidence. It is difficult terrain to push past Zielthos.
Sorry.
What is it to pick up Zielthos?
Probably an action.
It's not gonna happen, bud. So how? Sorry, let me just. And then, so then I have 10 feet. That's 15 feet to get to there.
Yep. And you have 15 feet remaining.
All right.
So
Nice.
with 30 feet, you can get here. You won't be able to get to
Okay,
melee.
sorry. It's not gonna let me.
Oh,
I can't see.
The walls are like really tight.
The walls are weird there.
The walls are really tight. Here, I'm gonna widen the wall a little bit.
All right, hold on.
There you go.
I
You should
can
be able to
move
get through now.
And that's 15.
Yep.
And then I can get to just here.
You can move one further, if you were so inclined.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna move one further.
Okay.
And
What you doing?
Fuck it. I'm just gonna blast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
the guy that's farther away.
Okay.
Is it 23 hit?
Yeah, he's fucking dead. God. Just right in his face and just
I basically like Evidence just like it's like God damn it, Zeal, and like just runs through and then just kind of panics and it's just like no.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
he does
2
it
goblins
with
dead.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, and this time because he is within 30 feet, I telepathically tell the goblin in front of me to get fucked.
Okay. Get fucked.
One that you just shot right over to kill his buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. Or
Brammond.
drop your arms. The effect is get fucked, but I'm telling him to maybe give up.
Okay.
I can't get there because my
I'll allow
apprentice put himself in the way.
I'll allow it. You squeeze past him.
Sorry, master.
And by squeeze, I mean you shoulder past him.
Selective halfling ability to move through space. Just with your apprentice.
You can move through friendly spaces.
As difficult terrain.
Yeah. But if it's your apprentice, it's not. They're just fuck.
You gotta swing a big angry hammer.
It's bludgeoning damage because it's a big angry hammer.
Yeah. That's how do you kill this guy with a big angry hammer?
It's very Gallagher-esque.
Oh.
God.
Oh. That's a
The
description.
poor goblin. Poor goblin.
So his head gets somewhere around his rib cage before it shatters.
Oh.
And I'll leave it at that.
God damn. What was that game you were playing, Mado? The one with the super graphic sniper shots?
Oh.
That's the
Sniper Elite, where you can like see the X-rays of enemies,
Including
Yeah.
what happens to their
testicles.
body when the bullet. Yeah,
Yeah,
popping
yeah,
testicles. We're just popping goblin heads.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm picturing now.
So You notice that the barking has stopped. There was a short period of barking, and then no more barking. And I'm gonna roll some dice very quietly.
Okay. Evidence will ask, do we think it was the goblins because we killed them and now the barking's gone?
Oh no, it's definitely not them.
Evidence will ask.
Oh no, it's definitely not them.
Got it.
I want to go make sure that the puppies are okay.
Okay.
I'm scared that they're not, though.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be entertaining.
Be entertaining. Hi, chat. How are you?
Ta-da, ta-da.
Did you have a good day?
Wait, I have to pee too.
I mean, I just Gallaghered a goblin. That's entertaining, isn't it?
That is entertaining, but he's telling us to be entertaining right now.
Oh, it's just us. So the two of us have to be entertaining.
That's a horrible idea.
Ugh.
Jordan, I love you, by the way. I've been off. I
was gonna say I was just about to call you a liar.
I've missed my plug rhyme.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, Jordan and I are in rhyme.
Monday.
Yeah. At 6:30 Eastern. Because East Coast, West Coast. Yeah.
We get to do stuff and maybe even things.
And lots of things. Oh, look, there's Luke. Luke, you can be entertaining now because we're bad at it.
Yeah. I'm here doing things. All right.
Yes. Yes, as Mike says, please start flexing. Yeah, just start flexing. It's fine.
That's not entertaining.
Right, ginger stuff and maybe things. That is incredible content right there for Monday night.
Oh,
you
thanks,
get to do stuff
Mikey.
and maybe even things.
Wow. That's
So I
many
said you guys
things.
suck, except me.
Wow. Okay, so I have returned.
No.
Okay. So yeah, the dog has stopped barking, and it's kind of eerily quiet. You do still hear the sounds of rushing water. Wait, where did that sound go?
It disappeared as soon as I got like here-ish.
I can hear it.
Is this one? That's good. Whatever. Oh, I do actually still hear it. The volume is just very low because I kept getting annoyed at it and I kept turning it further and further down.
Yeah.
So in addition to hearing the water rushing into this room and out of this room, instantly. Oop, did not want to click on that. Instantly, can you hear? See rather. Can you see? You can't really see where you're at, but up here is where the water enters the room, and then at the north end of this room there is a reservoir. But you hear the water rushing, and you can hear a fire crackling from down to the south.
Master Brammond, are you all right?
This was just for Jordan's benefit. There's a line here where the volume for the water gets louder.
Wait, really?
For me, there is. I don't know what's happening, but like here the water's loud, and here the water's not so loud. Loud, not loud, not loud.
Do I have? Oh,
Easing.
figured it out.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
One of the water sources still had easing on it. I had turned it off of all of the other ones, and you were stepping out of the one that didn't have easing and into the one that did.
The Zielthos, did I hear like a yelp around the corner? Is there any indication of a bleeding not elf?
Yes, I am very injured.
All right.
Have arrows and stuff all over.
I mean, just one arrow.
One arrow.
The one bounced off your hardened scales.
Yeah, the one.
Knock it off.
Where'd you go? Ugh.
We're around the corner.
Eladan will, he'll run after Zielthos. I'm assuming there's a trail of blood.
You've only got like the one spell slot left, right?
I have the one. I'm saving it, but I will support Zielthos and stick by him.
Thank you.
I'm just going through and deleting more one-way walls, including the one at the top of those stairs over there.
There's boxes. That's probably where the food is.
Perhaps we should let Master
there
Brammond go
puppies?
first.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hang on.
I want to find the puppies.
1 second.
Holding.
I just remembered that I don't have to ask for permission that you guys stop moving. I can just make you stop moving. Love it.
Oh.
You could make me do whatever you want.
Wow. You are something else.
Well, that's what my mom thinks.
Okay. So what?
There's something I want to say right now, and I'm not gonna say it.
Why
Okay.
not? Go ahead. Go for it.
Go for it.
Just do it.
Do it. Bad
Do
influence.
it.
Giggity.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see boxes, you can see a bed, you can see a campfire burning, or you can see the light from the campfire, rather. So what's your plan?
Quietly climb the stairs.
Yeah, because that's what we're been working a lot.
Roll
Yeah.
stealth. Do you want to maybe send a few of you instead of all of you at first? Like the quiet ones? No, because Eladan's melee. No, you're not. You're just armored.
I can do both.
Yeah, but you're
Numbers.
like you're tanky.
I'm tanky, but I'm not quiet.
Right.
Then again, neither is Brammond.
I have been up till this point.
Are we all doing it then?
Yeah, we're all doing it. Yep.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
This is going great.
We're
So
We
what is
just
your,
gave up on
What is
stealth.
your marching order?
I'm first.
Okay.
I'll be second.
somewhere in the middle.
Third.
I
guess
didn't.
I'm
I
last.
meant to stop here.
Okay.
Okay, so then evidence right behind him.
All right.
That's not where I wanted
so
to be.
as you're climbing the stairs, goblinoids rush from either side of the doorway, and you are surprised. Roll initiative.
What the hell?
But let's wait for the combat, which now exists, and you're all in it. So you should be able to roll now. So I'm gonna roll for NPCs.
Taking 20.
Okay.
Good choice.
Seems like a
So
decent idea.
I don't know if I can
Where is
adjust
it? Where
mine,
is
but
it?
that's going to be a 22 for
Okay.
me.
I can change.
Why can I
the-
not find the surprised condition?
Because it's not a condition.
What is it?
I mean, it's a condition, but the game doesn't call it a condition. Surprised is really weird. So during combat, while you're surprised, you cannot take reactions.
Yeah.
And on your turn, while surprised, you can't do anything. At
Yeah.
the end of your first turn in combat, the surprised condition ends.
Right. No, I'm talking physically for like.
Yeah, in D&D Beyond,
In-
yeah, it's
yeah.
not considered a condition. Yeah. So we're going to begin combat. Brammond is up first, but he's surprised. Eladan is up next, but he's surprised. The goblins pop out and ready their bows, but do not yet fire. Sin, Zielthos, and Evidence are all surprised. And then the big boy pops out. A bugbear with a very large morning star pops out and swings it at Brammond.
Cool.
I'm gonna auto crit,
Yeah,
Cool.
and it's a bugbear, so your mother.
and it's a bugbear.
Fuck.
He's gonna hit like a truck.
Yep. And we're surprised. It's great. It's great.
Fine, Brammond goes after the thing on the initiative tracker.
So he hits you for 32 damage.
I go down.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm not dead, but I go down.
Yeah.
I would have been dead if I hadn't had temps.
Cool.
Oh, do you guys? I forget that. What's the if you go to your full negative?
Yeah, go to negative maximum hit points. Then
yeah,
you die.
Yeah.
Bugbears are scary in a surprise round. I don't know if you guys are
Mhm.
aware of that.
Very aware.
And
They're
then
one of my
someone
favorites.
decided to give me an auto crit, and that was. And then a wolf, barely peeks around the corner, and is readying an attack.
How does a wolf
Brammond,
barely peek?
like that.
Oh, no, I was punning, but it's fine.
Brammond, can I get a death save?
Stares at auto crit.
Ooh.
I mean,
If he gets another hit on you, you're just dead.
Dead, yeah.
There's several goblins.
I mean, if he crits you again because you're unconscious.
Ain't nobody up there that can heal you.
I'm gonna use my auto crit. I'm
Okay.
doing it.
Yeah, there's no healing
All right.
near you.
I'm literally right here, guys.
Aster Danced is now following. Thanks for the follow.
Dude.
So I'm going to stand up.
Yep.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I have 1 hit point.
So that resistance isn't going to do a whole lot, but I'm guessing
No,
you care
it's
more
not.
about the bonus damage.
Yeah. That's what I cared about. I had to do a thing. So that I
Actually,
could
Eladan's
roll.
next, so the resistance might matter.
Yeah.
It might. There's a chance.
If I make that decision, but that's a big decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I'm going to swing my hammer with Cheerspiration.
All right. Swear to God, if you just kill this guy in one hit.
Please do it.
That will hit him. It's not going to kill him.
It is an
Okay.
additional 2 damage for
Okay.
rage.
All right. So that will... actually, that doesn't even bloody him.
Okay.
You hit him good, though. So he swings his Morning Star just, like, right down on your head. And you're essentially... Like, you just essentially crumble forward. But then just immediately lift yourself up and just swing up at his chin.
Yeah. I got one of them, too.
Anything else?
No, that's gonna do it for me.
All right. Eladan.
Decisions. So many decisions.
So I do want to point out that none of you thought to ask, oh, is something hiding in there? And I rolled very well for stealth and beat all your passives.
I don't know that evidence even considers that people aren't ever hiding from him.
Yeah, bugbears are
I
really good.
assumed there
hiding.
were things there because
Yeah.
there was a wolf that we had or a canine thing that we had heard
Mhm.
barking. So I assumed there was things there,
But you didn't know where they were.
but I didn't know where they were.
What are you doing, Eladan? What is your decisions?
Very good question. Can I tell from my angle what the goblins are looking at? Or aiming at?
They are... So they can't... no, so from here you can't actually see them.
Yeah, okay.
They can't even actually see Brammond because of the stairs. They're waiting
Ah.
for something to shoot at.
Okay.
Because
So I
Brammond
don't,
is
I don't
a
even know they're
full
there,
square.
for that matter.
I mean, you know they're there. You heard them
Okay.
moving. You heard the stretch of a bow.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's your plan?
I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna toll the dead on the bugbear.
Okay. Whiz save.
Yep, PC 13.
That's going to be an 11.
Alrighty. And 6 necrotic.
All right. So he starts like shaking his head. There's something not okay, and you just see the color kind of drain from his face. Can't tell if he's scared or just dying, but you know, since you cast the magic, you know that he's actually just dying.
Cool.
Anything
Fuck
else?
you.
No.
No, I don't think so. No. Sorry, it's been a long time since I played a cleric.
Okay. Done? Alright. So at the start of the goblin's turn, they have wasted their ready to action. And they make their way to the top of the stairs, and they start shooting past the bugbear. So you will have cover, Brammond, as they fire
Okay.
at you. So flip. That's gonna. Oop, I have force criticals on. Let's turn that
Oh,
off.
don't do that.
Yeah, let's don't do that. So the first one's gonna be a 15.
With cover that misses.
Okay, and the second one's a 22
Yeah, that one hits. I go down.
for 4 piercing damage.
I go down.
Okay.
Half to 2.
Yeah, that's more than one. Sin, it's your turn.
It is my turn. I am going to be very pissed off. This dude just went down in front of me, and I'm going to auto crit a ray of sickness on the bugbear.
Okay. And I think there's a con save
Nope.
after he gets hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Which he fails miserably.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage. Oh, yeah, he's just fucking dead. Jesus. You rolled a 7 and an 8, and then a 1 and a 2.
Sounds about right. When it comes to me.
But with the 18 damage, he just he starts vomiting blood, to the point where he's just heaving up guts at this point and falls over, dead. Anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions, so no, that's all I can do.
Okay. Zielthos.
So that's 10. He's unconscious, so he still counts as a creature, so 20.
Yeah.
And then 25, I guess.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna lightning breath down the line and
Hit
hit
the
the
2
wolf.
goblins. You're hitting the goblins or a goblin and a wolf?
There's 2 goblins and the wolf, right? I can't
Yeah.
hit all 3.
Not with a 5-foot wide line. Oh yeah, if you do
On the corner, yeah.
yeah, that'll get him. Oh wow, it actually highlighted the squares appropriately. That's neat. I didn't know it was smart enough to do that. So yeah, you can hit all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Let's get some dex saves. We've got
Thanks, Foundry.
15 for one of the goblins and then a pair of 9s.
The 9 spell, and that's 6 light.
Save for half. So none of them are dead. But the 2 that failed are bloodied.
Okay.
And that was your bonus action.
Yeah, I mean, I used all my spell slots.
Oh no.
And
And here I thought you were just gonna come up here and burning hands.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Thunderwave would be the way to go.
Yeah. But I guess I will rake at the wolf with my lightning.
Okay. Alright, that'll hit.
And 8 lightning.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, those 2.
Anything else? You're just gonna squeeze past him, get around the corner. Alright, evidence.
Sorry, I'm doing math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get to here, correct?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then I am going to stab the goblin in front of me. And cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh.
If it hits, I'm assuming. Or part of the attack. I don't know. It's a
You
cantrip,
cast the
doesn't matter.
spell, and as part of casting the spell, you make an attack.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna cheer it.
Okay.
21!
That's gonna hit.
21.
21.
Cool.
So you hit the one directly in front
And
of you?
then- yeah, the one directly in front of me takes 3 damage and 3 piercing. And then the one next to it takes 3 fire damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you stab him, and he dies, and fire leaps from him and just engulfs the back of the head of the other one. And he's now screaming and on fire and not happy, but still alive.
That was the goal. Well, not the alive part, but yeah, the fire.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Brammond, I need a death save again.
This button.
That's a
Oh,
fail.
God.
That's a fail.
Eladan,
Alrighty.
your master is just bleeding out on the stairs.
Bleeding out. Yep, I got it. I am going to rush up the stairs in front of this goblin.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Healing Word. Just like, don't die. They're like, Master, I got you. Cast Healing Word.
Yep.
As a bonus action. 5.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
Or Booming Mace, really.
Booming mace.
Booming Mace. And I'm going to Cheers Bow it.
Okay. 20's gonna fucking hit. Have any of you missed an attack yet?
Me.
Did you?
I mean, it was a save, but yeah, I missed something.
Okay.
People made saves, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he's dead. You did more than his current plus. Actually, you did his current plus his max. He's dead. And all of you are stable and conscious, so that's the end of the fight. So Brammond, how you feeling?
Oh, woozy.
Oh, woozy.
I'll whip around to my master. Are you okay?
Got a splitting headache. I'm just gonna break off the arrow that was in my chest.
Oh.
Oh, God. Those bugbears, man, they are surprising. They came out of nowhere.
They only get to do that like once per combat, though, right?
So it is. So if the bugbear surprises a creature and hits it with an attack during the first round of combat.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be surprised. It's just if you were surprised to this fight, which is why he got that extra damage. Incidentally, how close were you to dying?
You would have needed to do 40 damage. I had 5.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm sorry, 35, right? It was, yeah, because 15
Current
you
plus
did.
max.
Yeah, so I had 20 that was including 5 temps, and
So 35, and he got 32.
he got 32.
Wow. So if you weren't a barbarian with temps,
Mhm.
you'd be dead.
Yeah, if I didn't have the temps.
Yay, barbarian!
So you remember how I said there's no safety net?
Yeah.
I don't training wheels.
That's fine. I didn't die, so we're
You
good.
didn't die.
Man, level 1 is scary.
I'm only a little bit disappointed that you're.
I would have set my character on a much darker path for the
The first day on the job.
Yeah, I'm just kind of out here following him for the first, and he just dies.
Like, this is what Girder did. Girder's my hero. I'm here with my master. Everything's going fine.
Brains splatter
Obi-Wan,
across your
yep.
face.
Obi-Wan
God.
scream.
Sin,
all of it.
Sin would have been like, yes, come. We can sit in the graveyard together.
So, like, I can bring you back.
Yeah. So once you are certain that there's nothing else in here that's going to kill you, you can move into the room, and you can
and
see.
there goes the water sounds.
Oh, they're gone now.
Yeah, they're gone now.
No, I still hear him.
Yeah,
It's literally just evidence who is outside of the area.
Yeah, there they go.
There, no more water. So there are a great number of supplies here. There's in addition to a great number of foodstuffs, there's also in this area a significant amount of coinage. As well as at the south end of the room, there are 3 makeshift walls that separate this cave from some tunnels that kind of run along the perimeter of the cave. And did I make those doors, or was I dumb?
There's a
They
little
look
red
like
line
doors.
I can see.
Is door, yes. Is
Mhm.
door.
Oh yeah, it's
click.
door.
Yeah.
Click. So they're not actually doors. You have to like pull the wall out. But once you pull that wall out, which is easy to do from the outside, you just pull it's essentially just a vertical wall with some cross braces. You pull the braces out and then just pull the wall down, and you find the kobold elders within.
Eladan will rush in and help them out.
Okay, they're like 15. Like
Uh,
they're not like whippersnapper. They're not old or anything.
They're not like mistreated or anything.
They are very mistreated.
Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what.
then we
They-
just help them out.
Yeah, they're emaciated and malnourished.
Yeah, yeah.
And they are understandably, I think, wary of you.
I feel like we look the most opposite to goblins it's possible to look, right?
I mean, you're not wrong, but also you did just do a lot of murder.
yeah, that's fair
And
enough.
they heard the murder happen.
I say Flip Flap and Fleek are told us to come get you.
Zort,
Hercus and Minji.
Hercus, and
Minji.
Minji. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also offer them like a ration or something so that they have something to eat?
I mean, there's plenty of food around here.
Okay.
In the goblin stores.
Give them something to eat.
Yeah, we can give them something to eat, but I was going to try and return most of the food.
I don't think they're going to want it. They're the sewers, and no, they're not going to want it.
It's also going to be a hell of a fucking trek.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I will say that not all of this food was stolen from the Gilded Troll. That's just in fact none of the food in here was stolen from the Gilded Troll. That was food that the kobolds were stealing for themselves so they didn't die.
Yeah.
Whereas this food is just the goblins are,
hoarding,
yeah, so that the kobolds starve to death.
Yeah, gonna give the kobolds something to eat because they look hungry.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll be friendly to us.
They definitely perk up at the promise of being given food, as well as the names of the kobolds who asked you to help. And does anyone speak Draconic?
Our Dragonborn speaks Draconic?
The Dragonborn speaks Draconic. So the kobolds do speak Common, but they prefer not to. So they'll speak in Draconic first. And if anyone were to respond in Draconic, they'd probably just latch onto you.
That's fine.
I'm sad.
I have expertise when talking to dragons as well.
Neat. So kobolds are humanoids, not dragons?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a playable race, so although the monster manual kobold existed way before the playable race kobold, which was in Volos.
Is it gonna be like one of the new races where it's two things? Humanoid and Draconic?
Yeah, that'd be neat. I don't know why they didn't do multiple creature types from the start. Anyway, so they're honestly kind of attached to Zielthos, partially because you spoke to them in Draconic, and partially because you're the closest thing to a dragon they've seen in a really long time.
Yeah, I'm starting my horde, and now I have my minions.
Jesus
Luke's got a cult. Perfect.
Nice.
Exactly what we needed.
So what do you want to collect from here?
The gold.
Yeah, the coins.
So the coinage, or the valuable things that you're able to find, are 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
600 copper, what else?
110 silver. And a jade frog statuette.
With tiny golden orbs for eyes?
Tiny golden orbs for eyes.
Okay.
And I'll just let you know right now that's worth 40 gold pieces.
It was.
If we're here for longer than 10... No. Do I? No. Never mind.
Okay. Never mind.
There's no reason for that.
Is there any indication? I guess I asked Zielthos, do the kobolds, the grown-up kobolds, know what, not just this base, but also the last base, was 4? Can they speak on that?
Thanks, L2.
Thank you.
Luke, did you get your cheer?
Oh, I did not.
I got it for him.
Thanks.
Yeah, I saw someone wrote that on the sheet.
When you say the last space, you mean the area with the reservoirs?
Yeah, I mean, so when I'm saying, I'm assuming that all of these tunnels are their home, but I'm more asking about, the clearly constructed magic space. Where did that come from? What is
So
that for?
they don't know what you're talking about. They've never seen it.
I want to go out to.
Hey, we got a raid from Lawful Stupid RPG. Thanks for the raid, Lawful Stupid. Welcome
for
to
the
the
raid.
25 raiders.
25.
That's a lot of goddamn
Nice.
raiders.
Toy,
Thanks
toy,
for
toy.
being here. Welcome.
I'm gonna step outside to try and get like where our surroundings are. Like, where are we in relation to Waterdeep, and like how is there a dragon just like under this area? And, like,
So you're gonna head like follow the river down out of the cave.
yeah, and I'll talk to the kobolds as well as I'm going out, just to see if they know where we are in the surrounding areas.
Okay. So they're able to describe it, but not with any names that you would recognize. Like this is the Dragon Woods.
I mean,
Because
I've been here for like a week. I don't know any of the town
right,
names.
yeah, but like this is the Dragon Woods where the
Yeah.
dragon lived. They don't even have a name for their dragon. It's just the dragon. Like they don't have proper names that the rest of civilization would recognize. But as you head outside, I'm just gonna drag your token outside because there's an outside on this. Oh god, you just went through the wall.
Oh no.
Oh wait, what are they doing there? Those aren't
Okay.
there.
All right.
What are those doing there?
Goddamn! I gotta move like intentionally.
Yeah, through the waterfall area.
No, I have to move always in a straight line, otherwise.
You can use WASD to move as well.
Yeah.
And arrow keys,
Yeah.
and just dragon.
Wassy.
Don't forget to hit spacebar, or you'll just lose all of that work.
No, it's okay. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's far easier to like control click and just.
So yeah, as you head outside, it's daytime. You know, it was daytime before. It's only been about 2 hours. You're in woods. There is a road, not less of a road and more of a trail that heads south from here. But like you're just in a woods. There's really no landmarks here that would tell you where the fuck you are.
Just looking out and watching this little river, does it look like it gets bigger and becomes like something that would travel along for a while, or is it just a little stream?
It's just a little stream.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to inform the Gilded Troll about this and see if they know anything about magic going on under the city.
Can I go talk to Wingus, Dingus, and Mork again?
Sure.
Zort,
Zort,
And
Minji, and Kirkus.
Zort, Minji,
Zort,
and
Minji, and
Kirkus.
Kirkus. Sorry.
Sorry, I
Um,
gotta write that down like for reals.
Zort, Minji, and Kirkus.
Mm.
Yeah, I
It's
I
in
would
the
ask
notes
them.
that will be shared with you at the end of the session.
I'd ask them about
Okay.
the fancy rock that they mentioned. Now that things are clear.
So once you're able to convince them that the goblins are indeed dead, the arrow in Brammond's chest and the fact that you got attacked by goblins and you're not dead makes it pretty clear that the goblins are now dead. Once they are convinced, they grab a pair of fire tongs and reach into their campfire and pull out this baseball-sized sort of pearlescent stone carved to look like the head of a green dragon. And they just hold it out to you with the tongs.
I'll reach around and grab the tongs.
My smith's tools come with tongs, don't they?
Oh yeah,
do.
I have Smith's tool. Okay, so yeah, I will grab
Grab
my
it.
own set of tongs and just
Okay. So you have a pearlescent green dragon head shaped stone, and it's about the size of a baseball.
It didn't look anything like the keystones, right?
No.
I would like to ask them how they found the keystone, where the keystone was.
Well, that was our altar, and the halflings, they came in, they took it, they put it in the arch, and now I can't get it out.
Looking for that.
No, I can't get it out.
Where are these halflings?
Oh, they died. They tried to kill the kobolds. Or the goblins. They tried to kill the goblins. They died.
Did you keep their things? Did the goblins keep their things?
I don't know. I asked them to
what
help.
if-
I offered them a shiny stone. They said, okay. They went. They died.
Yeah,
Have
I
we
would have
seen
gone
any-
through all the crates in the goblins.
Okay.
If it was more than
You
more than
would
just
have
food.
you would have found the skeletons of 4
Okay.
halflings.
Who's lucky now?
There's Frodo and.
Oh,
Oh, oh God.
wow.
Oh,
Jordan, you're an asshole. I
Yes.
still love you
Ugh.
though.
my
Yeah, we'll
God.
take their dog tags and no, but there aren't any like identifying markers or anything on them.
No. Just some nameless adventurers who thought they could kill some goblins and probably got beat in the face by a bugbear and didn't have 35
35.
effective hit points.
yeah.
I do want to try and explain to them what a job is.
Okay.
Yeah, that is important.
So
That way they can do things to get food and not
Oh.
steal from the Gilded Troll again.
Well, I mean, like, there's all this food over here. I don't need more food.
It's gonna run out eventually, dear.
Well, yeah, we can go hunt. And we can go get stuff. We can.
In the woods.
Okay. I will offer that there is that we know a dragon guy who's all fancy, and if they are looking for a new dragony boss.
You know, I am pretty partial to dragons. I like the dragons, but we gotta ask the elders. That we do what they say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I will offer that in case they get themselves into trouble again.
Okay.
Instead of defaulting to theft, default to looking for a very fancy billowy dragon.
Default to working for Roland.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anyone, this is actually kind of perfect. If anyone wanted to roll a kobold character, it could very easily just be one of these kobolds.
I have one in a new tab. Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
Are you Wingus or Dingus?
Oh,
Those are all bay.
I was making up names, and I really like the name Fleek, so that was
Sure. I like Fleek. Is Fleek the bottom of the 3 kobolds in the trench coats? So the
I
top
said
2.
Flick, Flack, and Fleek. I think.
Okay, but
I
Fleek
was-
is the bottom one, so the top 2 can be on Fleek.
Yeah. That was why I said Fleek third when I initially was pretending to make up names.
Oh,
So we have to make
God.
another character because I mean the Bayless one, Zort, Minji, and Kirkus, that's canon. So
That's
we
just
can't. We're
Bay.
just gonna make
just
another.
taken.
Well, there's
Three
another
kobolds.
stack of kobolds. Yes,
Yeah.
the kobolds
Well, it's the
default to
elders.
stacking.
It's the
Right,
elders.
yeah, it's how they learn. It's how Zork, Mingus, and Kirkus learned. Minji and Kirkus learned
Yeah.
how to stack.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being on Fleek, they practiced on Fleek. Yeah.
Exactly. He's going in campaign 2. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
I will while everyone else is doing their things too, I'll go to the stone and ritual cast detect magic.
The keystone.
The keystone, yes, sorry.
Okay. What's
I
everyone
think
else
I know the
doing?
answer, but
Zielthos, did you want to go any further than the entrance of the cave? Because there is that trail leading south, and it essentially follows the river as far as you can see.
Yeah, if we're taking a little bit of time, yeah, I'll go out and
Okay.
discover it.
I
Anyone
will.
gonna go with him?
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Do you want me to do so on the map?
No.
Okay.
The map does not go very far.
Okay, that's that. I didn't think so, so I will just say that I did do that.
Yeah, I think we're basically done with Foundry for today. I'm out of maps.
Lost a lot of blood, and I'm probably concussed.
Yeah, you're very
So
concussed.
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
Can we say we short rested after when we were collecting all the loot and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, we can short rest.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna reroll temps, and I'm gonna roll my
and
hit
spend
die.
that hit die.
Spend that hit die.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Okay. Sin, are you
Why
going
did that
outside
roll
with Zielthos and evidence?
Why did that roll?
Me?
20?
Yeah, you're
What?
Sin.
Yeah.
You're gonna follow them down that trail.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. So the three of you follow the trail for about 10, 15 minutes. It's not a... You just rolled a 1 for hit die.
Good.
Oh, you rolled a 6 for temps.
And a 9
Wow.
on my hit die.
Wow.
So I'm back up to
25.
25.
Wow. So Sin, Zielthos, evidence. You follow the trail for about 10 minutes, and it's very clear that this was a goblin trail. And after 10 minutes, you reach the end of the trail where it intersects with a road running east to west.
Any signs of travel or like can we see any caravans or anything going down the road? Like
Or
far
just any
south?
signs on the road in
I
general.
stick out my thumb in case somebody comes back.
There's a... Yeah, so about a quarter mile to your to the... I guess, yeah, to the west of you. Quarter mile to the west, so just at the very edge of your vision, you can see that there is a signpost.
I kind of want to see that before we head back. So
Yeah, let's go see what sign it says.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Just a second. I gotta find... Where is... There it is. Do a measure.
It
Okay.
reads.
It reads...
Yeah, fuck, idiot.
So the signpost has two arrows pointing to the west and 2 arrows pointing to the east. And the arrows pointing west read Neverwinter and Waterdeep with no distance.
Okay.
And then to the east, Phandalin 30, Tribor 140.
you said miles?
I didn't.
Oh,
I did not say miles. The sign just says Phandalin 30, Tribor 140.
okay. Can we determine if it is miles just based on the signage in relation to each other town?
I mean, it's only pointing east. Like the ones that have numbers are both east.
So east is Phandalin and Tribor, west is Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Yep.
So at the very minimum, we've been teleported. Like that cave entrance took us. What is it like a? How long does it take to get between Waterdeep and Phandalin?
Couple of days.
Yeah.
Couple of days. So we're a couple of days out, probably from Waterdeep.
That's a lot of distance that we covered.
So I'm guessing you guys take this information, reconvene, and you get back after Eladan has finished doing detect magic. So we'll cut to Eladan, who's finished detecting magic, and as you cast detect magic in this room that has a portal in it and magic floors, you're practically blinded by the amount of magic. Like
Right.
It's just absolutely insane how much magic. The keystone specifically is enchanted with abjuration. The rest of the archway is conjuration.
Interesting. Cool. He would probably sit there for a couple extra minutes and have a religious experience.
Okay. Are you going to check out anything else in the room?
There was the
Yeah.
thing in the center.
Yep.
What is the deal there? Try to figure that out.
What the hell spell school is that? I think that's going to be a big heckin'... No, that's not. There's no spell school there. It's just magic. There's no spell school.
I just can't even figure it out.
Yeah. No, like
Okay.
there's like it's
It's
just magic. It's just raw magic.
Oh, would I have the sense that it's kind of like a ley line situation?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm trying to remember the room. Is there anything else that I?
So there's the other two archways.
Right. That are both off.
Yes. They both.
One is missing.
Yeah, one is missing its keystone. They both emanate conjuration,
Okay.
but it's all scrambled. Like the magic isn't. So like you can see the magic running from stone to stone in the archway that has a portal in it. There's just magic sort of trapped in each of the stones.
Gotcha.
On the other archways.
And I'm still getting abjuration from one of the from the one keystone that's there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think that's probably all Eladan. Oh, I would have also inspected to my quasi-trained eye, would the portal, where the portal was that we basically came through to get into that room, does that look like it's something that could be reconstructed, or is it just like it would have to be rebuilt, period?
It'd have to be rebuilt, period. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I would, after that, in my religious experience, I would probably all Eladan would do, because he doesn't know jack really about the arcane.
Okay.
Per se. So I would return
you can feel magic, but you don't know magic.
Exactly. I open my eyes to the Lord, and he says, "Hey, there's magic," and I go,
"Cool, thanks."
Yeah.
Any of the stuff that we got, specifically what we get it, we got a
the dragon head pearlescent stone thing.
Pearlescent stone dragon head and weird frog thing.
Yeah, so the weird frog thing. Yeah, the jade statuette of a frog is not magical. The pearlescent dragon head is.
What did I get off of that? And if that's true, then I cast Identify too.
Okay, then I'm not even going to tell you what spell.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to figure out what spell school it is, because I'm just going to tell you what it is.
Cool.
It is it's a kobold shiny stone. That's the name of the magic item because I said so. But no, the actual name of the magic item is a luck stone. So it requires attunement and gives you +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Kobolds clearly did not know how to use it because they just had it in the fire. Incidentally, it was cool to the touch. It can't get hot.
But it was still glowing, right? Like it still looked.
It's just pearlescent.
Oh, shit.
Here you were just letting it cool
I
off.
have an 8 intelligence. Don't worry about it. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
He has tongues. I grab tongues.
Yeah. So you guys head back. Oh, this map is dark because you all took your tokens through the portal.
Oh, I didn't.
I hadn't.
Oh, you hadn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm here now.
We all walked through. We all didn't we?
I didn't walk. I mean, I physically hadn't done that. I don't remember having done that.
I don't know. Everyone was gone when I got here, and now you're not gone because I added new tokens. So yeah, you Zielthos and Evidence and Sin, you get back here around the time that Eladan is finishing up the Identify, and because it's ritual detect magic, spending 10 minutes looking around with detect magic and then ritual cast Identify, yeah, what do you guys do?
Is there a button?
Is there a button? Is there a button where?
On the magic.
No.
Luke just wants to push a button. Like he
It's
just
the
wants
magic.
Oh,
Luke
If
just
there's a
wants to
lever, a
push buttons.
button, a key,
I
you
have
can
the
turn.
I have the banner up and nothing is giving me a journal entry. Let me push it.
There's no journal entries here.
I guess we'll just head back to the Gilded Troll and
Yeah.
Are you gonna share what you guys found?
Yeah, I think I rolled. I didn't roll Arcana. I rolled the other one, Investigation, earlier, with the intention of sharing like detailed information about specifically the magic circle to somebody smart. The only person I can think of is Roland right now.
Zogrim, the wizard, maybe.
Oh, that might be smart. I don't know that I know him. I don't know him. I know Roland.
I doubt it.
He probably starts telling Roland, and he goes, "No, you want to talk to?
You want to talk to Zogrim?"
Yeah. I definitely am just like, I know one person in charge. Yeah. Make way back to Gilded Troll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly through the sewers without having to rush and potentially fall in water.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know
Water.
the sign from that road?
You would know that sign. That sign is on the Tribor Trail.
Yep. I would explain exactly where we were on someone's map because that's the home where I came from.
Yep. And
Is that
thus
far
does
away?
Moses understand why I said it's weirdly perfect that he's
Yep,
in this
it's
session.
all coming together now.
Yeah, on the walk back, then I would describe the sign so that we can have that knowledge.
Yep. And then I'll share probably mostly with Sin because you're the wizard, but with everyone the magicness that I got off each individual.
Thingy. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Latent
Head
magic.
back to the inn.
Okay.
If I'm telling Roland, assuming we make it back.
You do make it back.
Okay.
Do you just head back up that manhole, or do you just make your way back into the sewers and accept that maybe you weren't paying totally accurate attention of what turns you were making, and you just pick a manhole, like the first manhole you see?
I just picked the first.
All right, the
manhole
first
I
one,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not trying to find that
Okay.
one, just
Is
a
it-
manhole, come out.
What's that, Luke?
Is it illegal to be in the sewers?
Is it illegal to be in the sewers? It is.
Okay, so let's find the right man.
Oh yeah, no, that's a thing that I would know.
I would not
Well, we
know
can
that.
peek out and see if there's anybody there first, and then go
Um,
out.
Yeah, I mean, you're most of the danger of being caught in most of the dangers of being in the sewers legally is being actually caught in the sewers by the Dung Sweepers Guild, and yes, that's what they're called. I did not make that up. That's in the book. That's the Waterdeep thing. It's Dung Sweepers Guild.
Okay.
So no one's gonna give you any guff if you come out of the sewer because they're happy that you're no longer in there. But if they find you in the sewer, well, then they got to do something about it.
Oh, okay, so we just go up the first.
Yeah.
Right. So you pop up in some back alley, 4 or 5 blocks away from the Gilded Troll. They led you on a merry chase, trying to lose you. Essentially, they have they had like a zigzag of traps in the sewers.
Sounds like kobolds, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
KR Maniac 040 just follow. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, Maniac. So you guys just head up the sewer, up the manhole, figure out where the fuck in Waterdeep you are, and then head into Trollskull Alley. You smell terrible, and the
Does
bouncers.
nobody have presto? Nobody has presto.
No,
What?
I'm a warlock.
How can you not take
Presto's like the
you-
best spell. It's like the best
do
cantrip.
so much with it.
Nope.
I can't pronounce it. I have a stutter. I try not to take things that make my life harder.
All of my spells are just based around me being like Dragon King. None of them are actually like things that I can't produce from
Yeah.
being a descendant of a
I
dragon.
blast
Uh,
and I hit with fire.
Yeah, you're also a sorcerer and really can't afford to take things that aren't be good at stuff.
Yeah.
You'll get more cantrips. It's fine.
I think sorcerers actually get a fair number of cantrips.
They get the most, I think.
Yeah. You start with 4 cantrips.
Yeah.
God. Okay.
I only have 3.
You don't have presto as one of your 4 cantrips?
Yes.
He is lightning, 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 lightning.
So
lightning,
they,
lightning.
so they start with 4, get their 5th at level 4, and their 6th at level 10, and then that's it. They're just stuck at 6. Cantrips are weird.
I always try and take presto like first.
Yep. Same. Or go high elf so you get an extra.
So yeah, they really don't want to let you in to Trollskull Alley because it's a noble party, like a birthday party going on here. You smell really bad.
Also covered in blood. And
most of it yours.
I can like just blow at everyone, use gust, and try and like get all the soot off of people.
You're not blowing me.
Someone had to say.
Wait, no, I want to know That might
Someone-
be the first
someone
time
please.
anyone on this channel has ever said that to Luke.
Yes, that's the yeah. Mm.
Wow.
Everything.
Okay. Someone want to quote that?
I was just waiting. I'm watching chat, just waiting for it. 'Cause
Okay, so yeah, they don't want to let you in, but then they see that you're on the list and they let you in. They're like, please just go get cleaned up.
I asked them nicely to let me in. And then yeah, I guess I don't know.
So
Is there
so
like
you would have approached the alley from the south entrance based on where you popped up out of the sewers. They would
Okay.
actually ask you to go around the alley and enter the north entrance so that you can just immediately duck into the old tavern.
Okay, yeah.
And then the guards at the north end of the alley were not apprised of the situation, and then including Paddywhack, who recognizes evidence and is like, go, just go.
It went really well.
Just go.
I mean, it went okay.
I took 0 damage, so I don't know about you guys. I
got
had a good
stuck in
time.
a bear trap.
Was it Eladan? You also did not take damage.
I didn't take any damage.
Zielthos got
Hey.
shot, and Sin got snagged by a bear trap.
Stupid bear traps.
Thank you, Z.
I appreciate
don't roll a 1 and a 2 on athletics.
I have a -1 in athletics, so I could have got a 0. There's that.
I just think it was hilarious that you rolled with advantage and couldn't hit a 6.
Yep.
Yeah, they are reticent to let you in, but they let you in anyway. And as you're making your way into the tavern, and I'll just bring you over to Trollskull Alley. As you make your way into the tavern, and literally like the entrance of the tavern is right at the entrance to the alley. As you're making your way in, you see that pretty much everyone has gathered in the middle of the square, which is why it would have been a really bad idea for you to just go right through it. It appears that they're at the cutting the cake part of the birthday
Whose
street
birthday
fair.
is it?
It's a
I
good
didn't ask
question.
earlier.
You didn't ask earlier. Would you like to stick around and try and find out?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want cake.
We'll go after once we're cleaned up. We've got shit on our hands.
Literally.
Literally.
So as you head in, you see that the tavern is pretty much cleared out. Everyone who was meandering about in here is outside getting cake. The only people in here are the staff, including Roland, who is just in a corner, clipboard just like half strewn across the table, his feet on the table, and he's just like leaning back in his chair. Just...
Nice.
You look like you've had a day.
We did it.
You do too.
Yeah. Have you ever dealt with nobles?
No.
Don't.
I don't remember.
The kobolds won't be an issue anymore.
Okay.
They might need
not
a
that I
job.
don't trust you, but how can you be sure of that?
Because we killed the goblins that were stealing their food.
I said goblins? There's goblins in the city?
No.
No.
There's goblins like halfway down the Tribor Trail, right? That's what it's called? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Who looks at the clock? You've
Oh,
been
and
gone
there's a
3
giant-
hours.
There's a mechanically large or huge?
The dragon?
Yeah.
Large.
There's a large green dragon, but it's dead now. But there's also that there. And
Back up. What about the Tribor Trail?
So we found so we chased not the goblins, the kobolds. It's been a long day. We chased the kobolds into the sewers, and we found a room that had 3 portals, and then he'll just go on and explain
Okay.
Yeah.
this lore dump.
Lord Dome, all the things
Yeah.
you saw.
And then
Who's-
like talking
yeah.
about the magic that he saw and how it was religious experience and et cetera, et cetera.
There's a who's on first joke that happens somewhere in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And it went to the Tribor Trail.
Yeah.
that,
We
that one
probably
did.
should have washed in the river before we came out. That might have been smart.
Well, then you
We
had to
came out
trek
into
through
the
the sewer
sewer.
again.
Yeah, we had to go through again.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
You're not going through a sewer and not smelling like sewer. About how far outside of Phandalin?
30 miles, I think it
We
was.
30
have
miles?
that number. It was 30 miles.
Yeah.
Well, it was 30 units.
It was 30 units, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Eladan, seeing those numbers, you would know that Phandalin is about 100 miles from Tribor.
Yeah.
So those are miles.
I told you, Luke.
You can see the gears turning in Roland's head. Huh. Okay. Well, then you did the thing. Yeah. And he gets up, goes behind the bar, grabs a small lockbox, plonks it in the bar. Job well done. Payment
yeah,
rendered.
I will also just stage whisper, also there's some young, there's some itty bitty little guys that might need a job. I told them they should ask you because you're a cool dude.
They didn't want to steal anymore, but they still need food, so they might come for jobs.
But they also said that they can just get food in the woods.
It's unlikely. The woods are pretty nice out there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
What's gonna happen to the room?
Oh yeah, evidence at this point would start describing in detail the circle, and then I'm assuming get brushed off.
Where was it?
Can we, after we've got out of the sewers and figure out exactly in the city where it'd be closest to?
Yeah.
I could probably at very least say which manhole we came out of that was the closest to the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then say, you want to go down here and then go that direction.
Yeah, but what building can we assume the building it was under based on coming out of the manhole and then figuring out how far we traveled?
Yeah, you could kind of figure out where it is based on the way that you went, and just describe an intersection in Waterdeep, whereabouts it would be. I'm gonna suggest you stay away from that place, but I'm gonna look more into that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So just to let you know, there's 6 or 7 kobolds that are messing around there on the daily. So if touching it is bad, if touching it is bad, there's a lot of people.
They're probably
that are
gonna touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the touching I'm worried about, it's the being there I'm worried about. I think that might be part of Undermountain.
Oh. What's that?
It wasn't a mountain.
What?
So those of you who've been in Waterdeep for more than a few weeks, so not Zielthos, and probably not Evidence, because I don't think you've been... Yeah, no. So Brammond, Eladan, and Sin, you would know that Undermountain is a massive subterranean dungeon that sprawls all throughout underneath Waterdeep. The most popular entrance to Undermountain is the Yawning Portal Tavern, where they have a yawning portal in the middle of the tavern. It's a big well that just goes down into Undermountain. And you would also know that the Gilded Troll is famous for having gone into Undermountain and come back. Most people don't come back.
Cool.
Oh.
So there are other entrances, though.
Yes.
Clearly, evidently.
Yeah, everyone knows there's other entrances, but they're all secrets. So no one really knows how to get into Undermountain other than the Yawning Portal.
Okay.
And because of that, there's a lot of factions in Undermountain who like to murder people as soon as they come down the Yawning Portal.
Gotcha.
Like the Undertakers. Okay. Right, Luke?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ugh. That was a session. That was session 2, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was so much going on at that point. Like,
Yeah.
we got screwed over so many times before that.
Yeah.
Mike says they deserved it.
They didn't. They were actors pretending to be vampires. But they didn't even know that at that point. They just heard feet, so Luke threw a fireball at the corner.
Wow.
I mean, I would 2 feet are gross. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, so that yeah. God. I looked at the map and I'm like, okay, who's within 20 feet of this? Oh god, they're all within 20 feet of the corner. Anyway, so yeah, Roland.
They all died.
Roland is he goes from world weary to excited and slightly terrified. And he just goes and starts doing stuff. Like he just runs outside and heads upstairs because the entrance to the upstairs is outside. You can't get upstairs from inside the tavern.
That's smart.
Right? He heads upstairs and leaves you to your devices. So once you clean off, I don't know how you're cleaning off. Do you have any idea?
Finding a car wash.
Finding some spellcaster who took prestidigitation. Excuse
Sure.
me. Do you know prestidigitation?
some spellcaster worth their shit. You mean?
Yeah.
Go into the tap room
Arcane
of the
spellcaster.
other trolls for hire and ask each of these people.
So the bartender is in fact an apprentice wizard who knows prestidigitation, because that is a fantastic cantrip for being a bartender. Fuck cleaning glasses, just clean the glass.
But they still, when they're listening to you, they still hold the glass.
they still
Okay,
have
okay,
the glass and the
okay.
rag, because
Just
that's
making
just what
sure.
you do.
They're not just like wiping the counter down or something.
I mean that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
At
they
the end
have
of
a
the
rag.
night-
They're just absentmindedly like wiping something with the rag, even though everything is literally sterile, thanks to prestidigitation. It's fine. They clean you off and leave you, and you are left to your own devices to enjoy the rest of the day's festivities. At some point, you can get cake.
Okay,
Oh,
can we
yeah.
figure out whose birthday it is?
You can figure out whose birthday it is.
More important question: what kind of cake?
What? So it's actually a 6-flavor cake. So
Okay.
you just pick your flavor.
I want one of every flavor.
Yeah, I was gonna say my flavor.
I don't know what this is.
Yes, I would like cake.
I've never had cake before. I want to try every flavor.
Okay.
I
So,
just almost died. I would like all of the cakes.
okay. So there's double chocolate fudge, red velvet, funfetti, strawberry shortcake. Running out of cakes.
What?
Let's go with lemon
Carrot.
poppy,
Mm,
and
Carrot.
Vanilla.
carrot cake. I like carrot. Yeah, I like carrot
We
cake.
didn't even just do like a plain vanilla. That's
There's
fine.
no plain vanilla.
no.
Nope.
I don't want boring vanilla in
I
there.
mean, that's fine. I
Cake.
would prefer not that either, but
Okay.
I just figure, you know.
So you're able to figure out very quickly that the birthday kids are a pair of 10-year-olds. It's not hard to figure out that they're 10 today because it says on the cake that they're 10 today. It's big. It's actually just the number 10 made of fire. And
Nice.
it's just made of fire. Magic is cool. Pyrotechnics is a fun spell.
Oh my god, fucking Mike. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is their 10 day.
Would you say it's their 10?
10 day?
But you, so they appear to be twin brother and sister. And over the course of the afternoon, you can find out that they are in fact Terenzio and Elzarina Castellanter. A noble family here in Waterdeep.
Terenzio and
Elzarina.
Oh, I completely.
I'm gonna have fun seeing how poorly that's spelled when you post the notes. I'm not gonna correct
it's phonetically correct.
it. Okay. Honestly, it's pretty phonetic. It's not the worst. I would love to set up the next PCs, but I don't know who the next PCs are yet, because that's the magic of Trolls for Hire, is we don't know who's playing each week. But it won't be these 5 people. It won't be these 5 beautiful humans. It'll be 5 different beautiful humans. So
The only law is that they're beautiful humans.
yes. Well, I mean, that's just all of us.
That's
Yeah,
just
no,
all
I
the
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
trolls.
That's just all of us.
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna end the session, and we'll find out a bit more about that room next time on Trolls for Hire.
Yeah.
Good job, Ian. You did it.
Thank you everyone for being here for the first episode of Trolls for Hire. We are just about exactly 4 hours into the session, so that worked nicely. I spent a really long time writing this, trying to get it to exactly 4 hours and also drop a bunch of hints about the future. And I invented a chase mechanic that hopefully didn't suck.
No.
It was fairly opaque to you how it was working, I think. But every time you succeeded on a challenge, you got closer to them. Every time you failed, you got further away from them.
Yeah.
And then it's essentially just a wobble scale. If you get close enough, you catch them. If you get far enough, you completely lose them. You caught them right at the end.
Yeah.
Because there was a total of 7 checks, or 6. Yeah, it was I don't remember. Whatever.
It was really good.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the ridiculous number of bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Special big shout out to Dangerously Dicey. That was an astounding number to see on screen, and I've never seen that shape of bit animation before.
Mm-hmm.
You saved my life.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brammond would not be here were it not for that auto crit.
I also made sure to use mine to kill a thing that killed him.
Yeah. So thanks for being here. If you guys are watching us on Twitch, please check out our YouTube. All of our sessions are going to be on YouTube. We already have over 1,000 hours of content over there. If you're watching us on YouTube, please check out our Twitch. We're live 3 days a week. On Saturdays, we play Odyssey of the Dragon Lords at 4 p.m. EST. On Sundays, we play Trolls for Hire at 1 p.m. EST. And on Mondays, we play Ram and the Frost Maiden at 6:30 p.m. EST. We will also, at some point in the future, start playing Trolls for Hire, maybe more than just once a week. Maybe? It depends entirely on my limits as a human being. Because for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be the DM of all of it. There will be other DMs, but we don't know when or how or, for what. We also have all of our episodes in podcast form. And you can find it on your favorite podcast platform. We've got Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Breakout, Spotify, and there's 2 others whose names I can never remember. And then we also have a Discord, an Instagram, and a Twitter, and you can find all the links down below. On Twitch, they're down in the about of our stream. On YouTube, they're down in the description. And that's all of the plugs, right? All the plugs? Cool. I did all the plugs.
Sounds right.
Do we have anyone to
We're
read?
gonna raid Carpe Diem live.
Okay, we're gonna raid Carpe Diem.
I think they're doing a homebrew,
Okay.
and I think Tim knows them.
Yeah.
Are we plugging
More
the
D&D.
giveaway? I think is what Shadows is getting
Yeah,
at.
let's plug the giveaway one more time. So this month's giveaway is a copy of Candlekeep Mysteries, and our drawing for that giveaway will be this coming Saturday, which is our first stream of April. So get your entries in. You can get them in anytime between now and then. It's 5,000 channel points per entry, and we'll pick one lucky winner and just ship them a book. That's how it works. And then next month, our giveaway will be a copy of Heroes Feast, the official Dungeons & Dragons cookbook, because that was insanely popular last time we did it, and there aren't any April releases for D&D, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to hit the start raid button, so we're going to go ahead and raid Carpe Diem live. So go ahead and show them love, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time on Trolls for Hire. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Where's the cursor?
Yeah.